Hi, how are you guys? Did you miss me? So, I have an explanation of why I wasn't live last night. I had my mom and my aunt over. I was spending the entire day with them yesterday, and then we didn't get back home until mad late. And then my mom, like, they crashed here, and then they left around like 9, and it was too late for me to stream, and I ended up going to bed. But I got my nails done. Auntie was here. Yeah, she was here. But I got my nails done. I got my toes and my hands. Okay. We're gonna do a grand reveal for my fingernails, and if you guys want to see my toes, I'll show them to y'all. I'm not, my toes are amazing looking. Um, should have put her on. Hell no. The fuck? My mom was sleeping, so hell no. She do nails too. No, my coworker, she does nails on the side. So I was like, oh okay, let me actually check her out. And she did really good for my nails. And my nails don't feel heavy or irritated like they normally do when I go to like the walk-in shops and whatever. She used like the expensive stuff on my nails. So my nails feel really, really good. And like it don't feel heavy, don't feel irritated and nothing. Auntie was sleeping though. No, just my mom. My mom was like, I don't know. They were doing some crazy shit. Okay, you guys want to see my nails? And don't mind me. I just woke up from like a 11-minute nap. I think. How was my day? My day was good. I've been like lounging on my couch. I gotta do my laundry tomorrow, and then I'm gonna make my bed tomorrow so I can start sleeping in my bed again. Damn it, Aurora, I haven't seen it in a minute. You watch it. You watch my shit for me. But anyway, here's my nails. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute, you know? When she posts them on her Instagram, I'm gonna repost them. But these are so cute. And I love how they came out. Like I've never done almond shaped before, but they came out really, really good. And then I got my toes done as well. You guys want to see my toes? I got hot pink on my toes. You know? Maybe I can like promote my little feet finder that I haven't started yet because you gotta pay feet finder. Like what? Thought you were talking about your toes for a second. I mean, I can. You want to see my toes? I want to see my toes. Oh shit! You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to gift out memberships. Uh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Go yes. Okay. Might as well sell toe pics through Instagram. I am not using my platform for like my toes, but these are what my toes look like. Aren't they bad cute? Like, look. I told you I got some cute ass toes. Y'all thought I was fucking lying? Nah, bitch. Look. Some cute ass toes. But if you guys wanna, support your girl, you know what I'm saying? If you guys wanna support your girl with her little feet finder that I'm about to be coming out with, don't forget to subscribe and I'll make sure I'll, and donate, because donating helps me pay for the basic needs. Cause I'm not getting premium for shit. I'm not pretty trans. I am not trans, but I'm not about to be paying premium from the. I'm gonna get the basic package. You know what I'm saying? So what happens to your music, bro? I don't got the money to be going to the studio right now. I spent a lot of money trying not to be homeless and to get a bed. and a couch and small basic things for like my gaming channel. So your girl's broke. Okay, I got bills that I gotta pay and everything. So yeah, is Aunt going to be there? Why are you coming in here for my aunt? I look good. Are you telling me that I don't look good? That's fucked up. But yeah, my mom's just dropped down like my Cash App. So if you guys want to know, donate and not have to worry about the 30% go on YouTube, you can just donate directly to my Cash App. Okay? Yeah. You don't respond to your emails. That sucks. I've been busy with like my work emails and stuff like that, but I'll start checking my emails if that's what you guys want. I'll start doing that. You look like Beyonce? The fuck I don't. I look like World and motherfucking Love. The wig, bro? What? What's wrong with my wig? You got a problem with my wig? My aunt did say I need a. It has a part. It's just not. I need a hot comb, but hot combs are expensive. Hot combs are expensive. Okay, take a wig off. Fuck no. Take your dick off. Take it off. Okay, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Right? At least try to hide it. Fuck no. It's a wig. Y'all gonna see this shit regardless. I'm not hiding shit. Go back to natural, no more wig. You gonna pay for my hair to be natural? I don't got no hair products. You gonna send me money to get hair products? Them shits are over $100 for a comb pack, a brush pack. I need some gel. I need some hair conditioner. I need some shampoos. All that. You gonna pay for that? No. So shut the fuck up. It's expensive to wear my natural hair. Okay, that's why I got these fucked up braids in my head right now and a fucked up wig. Ain't nobody got time. Please. It is expensive out here. Your girl don't got money like that. And I be telling y'all. Okay? Live with that. Wait, what did Bean say? Bean, what did you say? You talking shit, Bean? I'm like a year older than you, bro. You don't need money to be beautiful? Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, the fuck you do. Skincare? You don't think skincare products are expensive? Them shits is expensive. I haven't bought any skincare since I've been homeless. And I'm not homeless anymore, but I'm still paying out bills. Skincare is expensive. That is fucking expensive. Water, bitch. Water is expensive too. And you need to drink water to keep your skin clear, right? That is fucking expensive. Water is fucking expensive. Eating healthy is fucking expensive. Okay? I be shopping at Whole Foods. That shit is fucking expensive. Okay, I like to get my my lettuce and my tomatoes and my avocados from Whole Foods. That's the only time I go to Whole Foods. Other than that, I go to Market Basket. But still, that's not the point. That's not the point. Okay? Like my hair, y'all want my hair to be dry and brittle and frying the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't understand that it is expensive because I don't got no conditioner or nothing. My shit about to fall the fuck out. Y'all talking about something it don't cost money to be beautiful. Y'all want me to take my natural hair out and put what? Just water in that bitch? It's not a fucking plant. Any nutrients. Any nutrients. I don't even got hair oil. You gonna buy my hair oil? That shit's expensive. They be costing like $50 out here for the fucking hair oil. Okay, let me please. I'm gonna be brushing my hair with my detangler brush, and that shit gonna be sounding like I'm crunching on a motherfucking apple, green apple specifically, because I love Granny Smiths. Okay, like come on, like bro, like that shit gonna be, like bro. Oh, thanks for the $2. I'm putting that directly into my hair, my skincare product, not my skincare, my hair perm, my hair care. Get some plant food. Fuck you. Seems like you're not happy with how you look without that shit. Who said I'm not happy? I'm just telling. Where the fuck did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Did I say that I'm insecure about my hair? No. Did I say that it's just expensive to take care of my natural hair? Yes. Cause it is, bitch. I got natural coils. My hair is tight as fuck. And it curls tight as fuck. Okay? Tight as fuck. It needs to be maintained, not maintained. It needs to, like, my hair needs to be disciplined. Okay? I don't even like doing my natural hair by myself because I don't have the patience for that shit. Okay? Can you talk normally, monkey? You talking about me, you can't even spell monkey right, you dumbass bitch. Why do all the races have low IQ? You can't even spell monkey right. It's Monkey. Bitch, you spell Mokey. What the fuck? Monkey? Monkey? Moki, you sound ghetto as fuck. Leave me alone. Then your PO box, I'm sending you some oil. You gotta pay for a PO box. I ain't got shit for a PO box. Please. Haha, why are you so mad? Do I seem mad to you guys? Oh, okay. Let me stop being that excited before y'all be thinking that I'm about to crash out on y'all. Watermelon feeling triggered. Who's triggered, babe? It's y'all never exaggerated anything to make a joke. What is going on with my chat? Oh shit. So young with fake hair. It's human hair, baby. It's nothing fake about it. Okay, it's human hair. I can't wear synthetic. I can't wear synthetic. People think watermelon hurts us. No, literally. And you know what's crazy? Watermelon is actually a really great fruit to eat if you want to detox your body and to stop feeling like tired and everything. Like, I love watermelon in the summertime because when the natural watermelon comes out, and it be detoxing the fuck out of your body. Okay, it cleanses you. It's a cleanser. Like, there's nothing wrong with eating watermelon. Y'all are getting mad at me for being healthy with my body. Please, you pay for people's hair. How sad. So do cancer people. You shame people with cancer. Is that person shames people with cancer? Like, y'all people y'all are shaming people for cancer. Like, I could be a cancer patient. I'm not saying that I am, but y'all are making it seem like it's a bad thing for people to pay for other people's hair. Like, why would y'all do that? Like, why would y'all do that? You are always hot tempered. No, babe. No. I exaggerate my emotions to make it funny. And because, like, I don't know what y'all yo, bro. It's human hair. Yeah, it's human hair. Everybody buys hair. Everybody buys hair. Like, someone said watermelon is overrated. I feel like it's underrated. Like, everybody buys like strawberries or grapes and blueberries and cantaloupe. But every time I go into the store, the watermelon crates be full as fuck. like please, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like, I've realized that only black women get shamed for wearing wigs. For wearing wigs, weaves, and extensions. And I'm so sick and tired of this. Because if you go on TikTok hair pages, they be literally doing that same shit for white and Asian women and other women of different ethnicities. Like, y'all be saying that it's bad when a black woman do it, but y'all be real cuckoo silent when y'all be watching them hair pages put extensions in white women's hair. They be wearing extensions too. Sometimes they be mad obvious because they don't know how to do it right, but they be putting it in there. I like black women's natural hair, but you're not gonna pay for them to take care of it though. You know how hard? Like, it's not hard. Do you know how expensive it is to take care of our hair naturally? It's mad expensive because we gotta go through the conditioner, we gotta put in the leave-in conditioner, we gotta oil our scalps, we gotta detangle our hair, then we gotta style it. And sometimes our hair is not gonna cooperate that day. Okay, and I know because you know how many times I walked out of the house looking fucking crazy? I look fucking crazy. Okay? And nobody gives a fuck what y'all like, okay? My dad be telling me that he likes me with my natural hair. I don't give a fuck. I like doing creative shit with my hair. If I want my hair in braids, I'm gonna do that shit. If I want my hair in a wig, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, please. I'm not going bald. Different hair textures are more difficult than others to groom. Yeah, respectfully. Girl, what the hell? Like, stop. You're the one who what? Like, it's just it's high maintenance hair. Okay, it's high maintenance hair. Is that a wig? Yeah, it's a wig. I got blue in my head. I have always wanted to dye my hair, but my mom always told me no. Like, I was never allowed to dye my hair when I was a kid. But like, I was able to get like hair extensions, but I can't wear synthetic, so I had to be really careful about what I put in my head. So I'd always get like the dyed human hair, and then I would be able to put it in my hair. That was the only time you would ever see me with dyed hair because my mom wouldn't let me dye my actual hair, but she would let me put color in my braids. So that's what I did. You know what I mean? And that's the only way I was able to like express myself. And that's what my mom says. She always told me it's a way of expressing because that is what it is. Hair is hair. I can cut it off tomorrow and it will grow right back. It's like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing like dude, cougars be making and cooking you a nice meal to head home, so consider it. Must be nice. Like, if I were to get an older man, like a DILF or something, they're gonna expect me to cook them a home cooked meal for them to go home. I don't want to cook shit for nothing. I don't want to cook shit. Well, they're trying to convince me to try and get with the 50-plus-year-old. I mean, you're gonna get the gummy bears. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get them gummy bears. I'm a white boy with the flow. What the fuck? That is, you're a white boy with a fro? Hold on. The type C hair. What kind of C hair? Because I know white people can have curls, but I don't think their curls are like it's not 4C. I know it's not 4C or 3C or 2C or 1C. Ireland wants me. No, the fuck they don't. That's what guns are. The person has no feet, no teeth, and you're early on your live stream. Yeah, I've been planning on doing like a nonstop stream or whatever, but I people call me all the time, and I'd be annoyed. I'm gonna experiment something. Okay, you guys ready? My bad. There are white people that have thick curls that turn into frills that look like that one guy from the Disney show. Yeah, but that's not 4C. He has like three. He's like 3A hair. Yeah, I know because I have cousins that are mixed. I have um biracial cousins. Let me see. Let me look at the hair chart. I have never seen a white person with 4A hair. Well, these white individuals aren't mixed. It's just the way they are. You've seen a fully white person with 4C hair before? I've never seen that shit. I mean, I understand like some of them have like 3A, 3B, 3C, but I've never seen them have like anything of the four. Like not 4A, not 4B, not 4C. Never seen any of that. But I have 4C hair. My hair is tightly curled. Why do women think why do you think women fall out of love faster than men? Cause y'all don't be doing shit. And when you guys describe the type of woman you guys want, you guys describe like a broodmare, a maid, a chef, a secretary, all of that. And that's also another reason why I don't date. Cause I'm not there cannot be a woman president. Why not? Oh my god. I was doing so good. Do I gotta show my toes again? Jesus. Why do you guys think there can't be a woman president? And if you guys say anything misogynistic, you're getting timed out or sexist. I like the lip shade, but next time stream, are you able to kawaii or pretty? Cause look at your voice, girl. What's wrong with my voice? I mean, I've done like I don't think I've ever done like kawaii makeup, and that's because I don't like putting like eye context in my eyes. You know, like I just can't. I don't think I can handle it. Corruption and misogyny. Yeah, point in views in day to day life is why. Like what? Why didn't you become president? Well, that was my dream when I was a kid. I've always wanted to become a president, but then I realized that I have to be like 30. I have to be over the age of 30. And I'm like, who's waiting that long to get the job that they dream of? You know? But I would definitely run for president. I've been really good in the debate team, you know? But I feel like they would try to kill me. Cause I think I would be doing too much good for the world. And then they would hate me for it. And then they would kill me because I'm doing too good. Like I would stop corruption. Men make most of the things in life historically. Are you saying that because you wholeheartedly believe that men are not known for like stealing other like women's designs and stuff like that? Because from my knowledge, you guys say that men are leaders, but y'all can't even lead in the household. Y'all need like lists on what to do and what needs to be done in the household. Like y'all think y'all can lead a country, but y'all not even leading your own households. Y'all don't even take care of y'all children. Y'all be there as a father, but not actually there as a dad. Like there's nothing wrong with being, a biological father, but men don't lead for nothing. I'm just telling you that now. That's why y'all join the military and be submissive as fuck. Y'all be bitches in the military. The only time y'all listen is when a man says it, and that's crazy. One invention that I know that's made by a woman is a circular saw. But it's also historically known that like men are known for like taking credit of things because like women aren't allowed to have ideas back then. You know what I mean? Women were allowed to do a lot of things back then. They weren't allowed to write, they weren't allowed to read. Like women made Wi Fi. You know what I mean? If you think about your father, like all men like that is crazy. First of all, my father was in my household. So just because your mom or your dad were not in the household doesn't mean that mine is. And I'm saying this because my dad has actually said this shit to me. Okay. And he actually agrees with what I say. So everything that I've been saying, my dad can come on here and say the same exact thing. He personally believes that we should be matriarchal and not patriarchal. So do with that what you will. Okay. Women can create life, men can't. Yeah, exactly. Why do women divorce nice guys but marry the mean guy? Nobody does that shit. And when you say nice guys, you mean the guys that pretend that they're nice as long as they can, and then they turn around and show their true colors. So that's the thing. That's like a narcissistic tendency. Okay, so your dad is the only real man here, I see. Well, clearly from your comment, you aren't a real man because you're getting mad emotional for what? I'm just talking logically. Take the wig off. Is that all you can say? Loser. Hey Royal, have you seen that car? Oh, that a bunch of females built. Well, you see, you lost me at females. I don't know what a female is. I know what a woman is, which is a human female, but you have to be very more specific. Like females can be anything. Have I seen a car full of female toads, or a car full of bunnies, or a car full of, female insects? You got to be very specific. You know, Royal would make a great wife. There's a lot of shit I would not do that your moms would. No, she wouldn't. You're absolutely right. I mean, I would love to get married, but that's not my dream. Not filled, but built by women. Oh, okay. So they were built by women. What did they build? Clay face? I haven't done clay, like a clay face mask in a while, and I feel like it's I don't know. I feel like it's not really taxing on me, but I feel like I could do one, but I have to pay for it. A kitchen. I don't like cooking. I only cook because it's a necessity. But I will never get with a man that can't cook. No, I know, but like what kind of car? I don't have a mom or a dad. Okay, Bruce Wayne. Gotham needs you. What if he can cook meth? That's not the same thing, and I would never deal with a druggie. Are you still in love with Kenji? Is he's your daddy, right? What the fuck? Kenji is not my father. Why would I fall in love with my father? That's weird. Wish they had a few good ideas for the car. It's just the execution was the problem. Mmm. I like your hair natural better, not that you ever looked bad. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Stop yapping about the car, bro. Leave them alone. They find it interesting. Excuse me. What if he's Walter White? Who the fuck is that? Let me look it up. Walter White. I heard I heard that the character he played in Breaking Bad wasn't a good character. No, I wouldn't date. I don't want to date anybody bald, to be honest with you. I would probably slap his bald ass head, to be honest with you. I'm not even saying it ironically or anything. I'm being honest. It's a decent story. You would think of some of the ideas are good as well if you looked into it. Huh? Did I watch the World Cup? Not really. He mugs you. He a baddie. Let me tell you this one. Let me tell you this one time. A man can never mug a woman. Okay, we're just naturally pretty. It takes a lot of effort for a man to be handsome. Yeah. Is that your real hair? Yeah, I'll be asking this shit like it's not obvious. Does the shit look like my real hair? Walter White is handsome. I mean, okay, okay. You know, people like who they like. Who, who am I to judge? There was a girl in my classroom back in high school who had a crush on this guy that scratched his ass and smelled like ass and ate his boogers. So, there's a lot of people that like people that bring the bar to hell every time. Do I think clowns are pretty? No, because they stem from racism. Is that too heavy? My bad. Not really. Take a shower or something? Who are you talking about? The guy or me? Because my mom says I'm handsome and I'm a man. She ain't lying. She probably is. She probably is. Moms lie all the time. Okay, especially to the sons. Yeah, yeah. It's up to them to like build your self esteem and everything, but no, not really. If all women are naturally pretty, why makeup, weave, lashes, nails, etc.? Um, because like the beauty standards that men set are the reason why. Do you not know the history of why there are such things as beauty standards and why women are required to do all those things? It's because they want to match the beauty standards. And back then, if you matched the beauty standards, you were guaranteed to get a husband and be a good wife or whatever. Do you do you not know the history of beauty standards? Because that's where it all stems from. Women did not just wake up one day and be like, "Oh my gosh, I want to do my makeup." No, that was that was the beauty standard for. But then it's not natural. Yeah, because men don't really like natural. Like what? They think that natural looking makeup is natural, and it's not. I bet you right now that if I shown you a girl wearing makeup and a girl who looked like she's not wearing makeup, you guys would say that you prefer the girl that who looks like she's not wearing makeup and she actually is. Okay? Like this bums me out. Bye. This is not an airport. You do not need to like announce your departure. So yeah. Women wear makeup because they don't want to compete with men. There's no competition to be had. Historically, beauty standards were controlled by a small percentage of men, but along with that had been women who influenced other women. Yeah, because their fathers told them to do that. Like, what? Like, what? I wanted them to know who you were a bum, though. I used to be a bum. I used to be homeless as fuck. I'm not anymore, though. Um, but we appreciate your opinion, even though it is not needed. Have a good day. If you wake up to her in the morning and she ain't pretty, it's over with. Oh, so you one of those? Yeah. See, I couldn't be with a man like that. I couldn't be with a man like that. I have to wake up with makeup on my face for you to still be with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Huh? Is everything the man's fault? I mean, look at the world. What do you think? Do you think a woman did that? I mean, I would say like I would put some blame on the women who birthed out these motherfuckers, but like the, I wouldn't blame the parents for their children's actions as they grow up because when you grow up, you actually have a mind of your own, and then you do some shit like that. So, son, so there's no bad women. Are we talking about women or are we talking about men? There are tons of bad women. There are bad women, and I've experienced bad women, but that's not the topic right now. Y'all stay deflecting. Like, am I a feminist? Do you think I would be able to have a job and have equal pay and get my own apartment, be able to drive a car? Well, I think they were driving cars before feminism. Do you think I would have like a like? Do you think I would be able to have a bank account without feminism? And I'm saying the bank account thing because before you needed a man, relative, or your husband to say that it's okay for you to have a bank account. You know, um, yeah. The truth is, the only people you can blame are the ones that have controlled the system or used the little power they had to try and control others. What is feminism? It benefits everybody. It says that everybody should have equal pay, you know? And we learned this in history. I don't think it was because of feminism. I think the rich wanted women to work and make more money off labor. If that was true, women would be paid more. Well, no, there would be a lot more. We wouldn't have needed feminism to do that. You still need to react to the history of feminism video. Yeah, I'll remember when I get my setup and everything like that. Am I Republican? I don't like anything. I don't like politics. Pay is not based on gender. If you say so. They sent women to work to break up the family, or maybe um they gave women an opportunity to escape their abusive ass husbands by giving them, the financial stability so they weren't abused financially, and to be able to get their own place so they don't have to worry about living under their abusive husband's home and not have to worry about their kids getting beat by their fathers and to escape abusive situations and not have to be stuck there. Or they created like the no fault divorce because they realized that like the life expectancy of a man was going down, and then somehow it surged up real high as soon as the no fault divorce was. Like, y'all be wondering why y'all grannies have like four husbands and shit. Like, you know none of the men in my family do this shit. Do what? Your nose is big. Thank you. I can see your brain. I know. It's amazing. What do you do that benefits the world? Genuinely just curious. Why are you worried about what I benefit for the world? You're on my live stream, you know? I'm there for the kids. I help out with the children, I don't litter. That benefits the world. There isn't much that I can do though. I would like to. My grandmother was married to one man. He died 30 years before she did. She never got with anyone else. I mean, I'm not saying that there weren't people that weren't in love, but I'm just saying that people were married out of obligation. Like if you were born a woman back in society when women were allowed to do a lot of things, you getting married as a woman was the only way you were gonna get taken care of. You know, like some of y'all Grammy like your grandmothers were like mad young when she got married. Listen to some of the stories that they be saying. Oh yeah, I was graduating high school at the age of 16, and my teacher he told me that he was in love with me. We got married and had 10 children. Like my grandmother had 8 kids. 8 kids. Oh, the hell is this? This is royal. Absolute perverts, bro. Yeah, I mean that was what it was like back then, which is why we have feminism now. Women are not required to be married young, and it still happens around the world because you know, like I don't know if you guys heard about the age of consent in India or whatever, and the men protested and they brought that shit right back down after they said that the age of consent was going to be turned to 18, and they brought that shit right back down. I don't know if you guys heard about like the child marriages that are still going on in certain parts of the world. A lot of places don't have feminism and don't have like a lot of women don't have opportunities like they did in the West. So, like, I don't know if you guys heard about that father who sold his daughters so he can eat instead of taking his ass to work to feed his children. He sold his daughters and not his sons. He sold his daughters. He sold his daughters, right? And then you hear a story about a woman who damn near worked herself to death to take care of her children. And then there's another story about a woman who was blind. She could not see, and she still took herself to work every day to take care of her kids. But then you look around and you look and you see that there are men selling their daughters to feed themselves instead of doing what they have to do as a parent. And you're telling me that, you know, you don't think there aren't women doing that? I do. I think there are a lot of women that are doing that. But they're not just, selling their daughters. They're also selling their sons. Like, look up ladyboys. You know the history of ladyboys? You know the history of brothels? Why do you think the women did it? You think they did it just because they wanted to do it? No, they were victims too. They were victims. They were victims, and you know what victims do in some cases? They traumatize others. And if you think that men were not using women as a way to get women into brothels and to be sold, then you must be mistaken. No. Oh, you should probably say boy instead of men. No, because it takes away. It takes away that grown adult ass men. It takes away from it. So I say men, and I say those specific kinds of men. So before y'all start acting like, oh, it's not all men, and start bitching and whining in my comments about what that victim mentality that you guys have. Cause I'm not talking about you clearly. I don't know why you guys do that. Um, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of shit that revolts right back into men because like women weren't just starting brothels out of anywhere. They were they were told to. Like, how do you think these women in Miami began trafficked? How do you think Madame started? Pimps were the first ones, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then men started getting women into it because they seen that women were starting to trust other women more. You in Telegram? No, because I don't want dick pics. Am I Jewish? Fuck no. Those are weak women. Those are pick me women, male centered women. And pick me women or male centered women are the most dangerous women to other women. You want to know why? Because they will harm another woman to get the gratification of a man. Now we're going back. Now we're going to talk about the women since you guys want to bitch and moan so much. So you think all men are bad? Did I say all men are bad, or am I talking about specific men that are bad? Also, what would I say if Natalie Reynolds copied your vids? I don't give a fuck. Um, but yeah. Now we're gonna talk about the women. I've been a victim of horrible women before. Okay, just like how I've been a victim to horrible men. I also know that women are can be jealous of you, especially if they think that you can get more guys than them, and they will intentionally leave you in places. Okay, I was 16 years old when I was left at the mall, closing time. I went to the bathroom with my friends, and I was talking to my parents on the phone because I seen this cute bedding set that I wanted for my bed. And my and then my mom was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, just And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick." And I sent my friend, and I told my friends I was going. So they walked me to the bathroom. And then when I walked out, they were gone, and I'm calling them, and they weren't picking up. And then the girl that left me, she was like, "Oh yeah, there was a guy following us." And I was calling my mom, and I was like, "They're saying that a guy was following them." And apparently there wasn't a guy that was following them. They got into an Uber and they left me at a store. I think this was like when Jevy's was like a few months old, because it was during the summertime. He was a few months old, and my mom, she was like, she was telling me that she was coming, so she grabbed my brothers and she was putting my little brother in the car. And my dad pulled up from work, and they like sped through the city to get to me because I was in Braintree at the time. So I don't go out anymore because of that. Like I way too traumatized to have like friends and stuff like that. Um and yeah, and I'm not gonna get into detail about the specific men that I've been through, whether it was by dating or other things that have happened, but that's why I talk about the things that I do, because it's a full circle, okay? Male-centered men are dangerous. Male-centered women are dangerous, and some men are dangerous as well. I'm not going to say all men because it's not true, but it's very hard to specify which ones are bad because they're not going to tell you. They're not going to show you on the first one. Okay. Here in Buffalo, it's common for some women to lie to dudes they know about for a guy that they were with and get them done up. Yeah, that happens everywhere. Just like how a man can set up a woman. You ever heard about a man setting up a woman? Or do you guys only point those things out because you guys want to say that women are more bad than men when they go in equal hand in hand? Okay, there are guys that set up women. They just don't talk about it because they normally get the women to get other women, but it's known more because there are a lot more male on male violence. It's not really talked about. They're not going to say that a man set this woman up. They're just going to say like a whole bunch of women jumped her. Okay, you ever heard about that lady that got into a rap battle with men, and they raped her and lit her on fire because she beat them in a rap battle? Women friendships are some of the most fragile relationships you can experience. Yeah, because men don't really have emotional experiences with other men. All of you guys are just acquaintances. Y'all dead as only know like your friends' first names, and y'all don't even know like their birthday, their favorite color. You don't talk to them about anything like that, you know? Like my brothers be like, "Oh, yeah, I have a friend." I'll be like, "Okay, what's his last name?" And they cannot answer, you know? I know my friends' last names. I know my friends' birthdays. I know my friends' favorite colors. I know exactly who their moms are, their parents are, and stuff like that. Don't put men down and expect men not to respond. Am I putting men down, or am I just highlighting the men that are putting y'all down? Like y'all be saying not all men, but then y'all don't have the same energy for men that do bad things. Y'all only come at the women who say things like men. And then they talk about the men that do those things. Y'all have all that energy for a woman, but y'all don't ever have that energy when it comes down to a man that is making y'all look bad. Y'all ever thought about that? Y'all get mad at women for saying for telling other women to be very careful about men that they go around instead of getting mad at the men that made women have to be careful around all of y'all. Okay, you cannot pinpoint who is going to be a bad person. That's not realistic. You have to understand and actually look. And some ways, some people are really good actors. They will smile in your face and plot on your whole ass existence. Okay? This goes for men and women. But I'm saying it happens more about men because men are more likely to be serial killers. Okay? Men are more likely to not go to therapy. Men are more likely to let their anger go out because patriarchy told them that they couldn't cry. Okay? We have to understand. You guys can't say, oh, all nice guys finish last when you guys know and see there are therapy, like there are people in therapy who can say that people who claim themselves as nice guys instead of showing that they are nice guys are not typically nice. Okay? I'm nice because I am. I'm not gonna shout out to the world like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm a nice girl. I'm a nice girl. Yeah, no, I'm a nice girl. I'm a nice girl. No. You wanna know why? Because my actions speak for me. If my words have to show you that I'm a nice person and that my actions show you a whole different thing, I'm not a nice person. I'm a person cosplaying as a nice person. And that's what happens in day-to-day life because a lot of nice guys are only nice to get sex. And I've experienced that. They are nice, but they only do it to get sex from another woman. Okay? And yeah, it does happen. Look around at your homeboys. And they be talking about it too. I have guy friends. That's human nature. What's human nature? To pretend that's something that you're not in order to get sex? I'm not doing that. That sounds like too much fucking work. If I want sex, I'm gonna be like, hey, I like you. You wanna fuck? They be like, yeah, I wanna fuck. Cause consent is really fucking sexy. I know we gonna fuck. But I'm not gonna pretend that I'm this whole entire person to get sex. No. She gonna get arrested for stealing from Target? I don't even shop at Target. Or Target. Like what? Nice guys equal unattractive? No, no, that's not true. I think a lot of people associate the nice guys as like the anime nerds who are cringe or the incels that don't wash their ass and live in their mom's basement. But I have no problem with you living in your mom's basement. Okay, times is hard. But if you're not washing your ass or taking care of yourself or making yourself appealing to other women and working on your personality and who you are on the inside in your mental health, you're not going to get women. You're not going to get women. The nice guys are simps. So you think that taking care of a woman is a simp? And I'm going to tell you this now. There's no such thing as mediocre pussy. There's only ran through men. Okay? If a man tells you that pussy is mediocre, he's ran through. Because what the fuck do you mean it's mediocre? And if he says that it's because it's not tight anymore, it gives off rapist. Because why do you want it to be tight? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Answer: why are women nice? Not all women are nice. What am I, a life coach? No, I'm the woman that's gonna give you a reality check. The nice guys are the best friends. No, no. You know how like men only like they like to date pretty women? Women like to date handsome men. I'm one of those women. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lead a guy on. Not saying that there aren't women that do it, and I'm not gonna say that there are not all men. There's tons of men that do it too, because there are tons of men that lead women on because they get benefits from being with that woman, just like how there are benefits from being with the man that women handle and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna get into that because I don't fucking do it. But I'm not going to do something. I'm not going to sleep with someone just because they're considered nice. Those nice guys could be evil too. The nerds can be evil too. They be smart evil. They be manipulative as fuck. Okay? They be smart evil. You got the men that are nice but are willing to financially abuse you. You got the men that are nice but are willing to put their hands on you. You got the men that are nice but get angry way too fucking quick and you have no idea what is going to happen. And I'm not saying there's not any women that do it, but please, okay? Women date men with money. They don't care how you look, like athletes. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking. Some women have the stomach to go through with the sugar daddy shit and not look at and to look at ugly ass athletes. Okay, I don't have that stomach. They're strong for that, but I'm not. I don't give a fuck if you're rich. You're ugly. You're ugly. You're ugly as fuck. I'm not gonna do that, right? And then you have the men who are that do have money, but they will never get with an ugly woman. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Have you ever seen a handsome rich man with an ugly woman that looked like she belonged in a gutter? No, they're always with the supermodels. She either a supermodel, she either an actress, she's some type of conveniently attractive. You're like 14, you got no idea. I'm 22 and I live in my own apartment. Well, sugar daddies don't gotta be old. You got young sugar daddies. I have never seen a young sugar daddy in my entire life. Sometimes they're gonna have that route. To be honest, all relationships have some that kind of manipulation in them. Yeah. Some people just like the way that some people date people because they know that they makes them look better. I'm not doing a charity case for an ugly man, okay? I'm telling you that right now. My man has to be some type of handsome, okay? A man is someone who is respectful to everyone, including women. If it's too hard for you to be respectful to everyone, then don't call yourself a man. Well, you can't say that because a man is an adult male human, okay? When you're calling an adult male human a boy, it just takes away the fact that they can't hold themselves accountable because boys don't hold themselves accountable. A lot of boys don't hold themselves accountable. Fuck is a real woman? Real woman is a woman who's going to hold you down, allow you to cheat on her, but take her back, cook for you, clean for you, drain your balls, even though you're probably getting your balls drained by three other women on the side, work with you if you have a baby on her, handle everything that you need to be handled. She gonna hold you down if you in jail and let you dog her out once you're out. She gonna do a lot of shit. I'm not a real woman. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a real woman. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not holding down no man that don't want to be held down. Okay, just like a man shouldn't hold down a woman who don't want to be held down. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not risking, I'm not wasting my youth and everything like that. And as much as I want to be married, there is scientifically proven that marriage drains a woman's life expectancies while it increases a man's life expectancies because men just need to be taken care of in every fucking thing that they do. And I'm just not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I only like getting up for work in the morning. I only like taking care of myself. Like what? Like I don't like no. Like I was lounging around on the couch all fucking day. Okay, only getting up to cook myself something to eat, like a fucking struggle meal, and to piss. Okay, that's the only time that I got up from this fucking couch. I'm not doing nothing. Like I'm not like I can't imagine like I'm off work and I'm on the couch and somebody go like, babe, when are you cooking lunch? Huh? Yeah, see, I can't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm not doing that shit. And I have a lot of older men, and my dad says it a lot. He be saying some shit that I don't agree with. He be like, "You gotta take care of your man. You gotta cook for him. You gotta clean for him." Okay, and what is the man gonna do for me? Throw money at me and what else? That's all that you guys can afford. Like that's all y'all can do. Y'all can't. Y'all don't got two hands. Y'all only got two hands for a job and throwing money at me, but y'all don't got two hands to help out with the kids. You don't got money. You don't got hands to help out with the chores that be needed in this fucking household. Cause it's not just me living in this house. Okay, I'm not the only parent to these fucking kids. Okay, so somebody, you know what I'm saying? Throw money at a maid. Okay, that's I'll be cool with that. Throw money at a maid and it got to be a man. Well, not really. I just have to be with a man that doesn't sexualize his workers. Like I feel like I don't know, cause like a lot of, and I'm gonna go right back to the women now. I'm gonna say this, like a lot of women in those types of fields, like they will seduce your husband because they like the way that they treat their wives. Okay, but it is up to you as a fucking husband and the father of my kids to make sure that you don't that you pop that shit in the bud. You tell that lady straight up, and mind you, there's gonna be cameras in the house and every angle of the house, so she can't lie about shit. Okay, but you have to also stand up and say, no, I have a wife, I have children. I'm not cheating on my wife, and I'm not breaking my happy household because you want some dick. That's all you motherfuckers gotta do. But then y'all be so lost in motherfucking sauce, y'all be like, okay, my wife's not doing this. I'm gonna fuck the maid. Why the fuck are you fucking the maid? She's here to clean. She is here to clean, not drain your balls, you bitch ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, like now, no, like now I gotta whoop your ass and her ass. Cause why the fuck would you play? Like, why would you play in my fucking house? Like, no, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta go fuck the nanny. Why the fuck are you gonna go fuck the nanny? Oh, cause she's taking care of the kids. I popped them kids out. We both working, motherfucker. You ain't taking kids either, so I go fuck the butler. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Like, I'm like, you know, like, no, what the fuck? Like, no, just no, no. See, like, I just gotta have a man that has sexual discipline and won't be tempted in certain shit, cause I'm not tempted in certain shit. Thanks for the 5. Do a woman really need a man, and do a man really need a woman? Women don't need men, okay? But I will argue that a man does need a woman, because when you look around at the world, because my dad has single male friends, and my dad tells them, hey, you need a woman to take care of you. But they will never say that a woman needs to be taken care of, because we got so many options right now. You know? Does celibacy count as sexual discipline? Well, if you're going through like a rough patch with like your significant other, I feel like that's up to you to understand why there's a rough patch in the beginning. A man doesn't need a woman. So why every time I go on Twitter, especially on Nigerian Twitter, they talking about something that need a woman because they don't know how to do laundry, or they don't want to do their laundry, or that they want somebody to cook for them, or somebody to clean for them, or somebody to drain their balls all the time. Yes, I would say like certain men are very independent and don't need a woman, but a lot of men do. A lot of men do, but a majority of women do not need a man. And if a woman says that she needs a man, she's a pick me ass bitch, and she's a male centered woman, and she will do anything in her power to get a man and to keep a man by letting her dog her out. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Um, but yeah, like I have to be with the man that knows that he's my man, just like how I know I'm gonna be his woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the cheating shit. You cheat, no, okay, and I don't do that baby mama drama either. I'm not being a baby mama. If I end up being a baby mama, I'm myself. Like, I'm not living that. I'm not living that way. That's like a stressful life. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you right now. Y'all think I'm fucking joking? I'm not. Like, I'll fly down them stairs. Okay, like, I'm not even joking. Yeah, baby, you're my baby mama. I won. Okay, this child about to be motherless. Like, what the fuck? I'm not doing that shit. No, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like, calm down. No, I'm being so dead ass. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Y'all not, like, I gotta be very picky because I'm not gonna be with no man who's not gonna be an active father. You gonna change these diapers. You gonna help out with the making the milk, heating the milk. I do want to breastfeed my kids. You are going to help out with the milk that I pumped. Okay, you gonna do all that shit. Like, no, no. Y'all think I'm playing? Like, I'm not. I'm not being no baby mama. I'm telling you this right fucking now. Like, if I get married, we're not divorcing. Okay? If you try to put your hands on me, I'm putting my hands and feet on you. Like, I'm gonna fight you back. Like, you know, you ever seen like sudden death on like Mario, like Super Mario Bros. When you like, sudden death, it's to the death, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna brawl. We gonna brawl this shit out, and I'm gonna win. Cause you know what I'm saying? Make, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't ever be like. I would ever be like that. But I just don't want to be a baby mom, and I will never ever be a baby mom. And if it ever comes to the time that I see or feel as I'm gonna be a baby mom, I'm myself. Like, I'm not joking. I am not joking. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not, like, y'all not about to be leaving me with these fucking. If anything, you're gonna be my baby daddy, and I'm gonna win because you're gonna have all the custody of the kids. I'll be the weekend mom. I'll be the weekend mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. Well, if you want to be a baby mom, you just don't have to be the only. You just don't want to be an only baby mom. You want to be a wife. Well, no, because there's a difference. A baby mom is a single mother who has issues with her baby father. A wife and a baby mom are two very different things. A wife is the mother of your child. A baby mom is the mother of one of your kids. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. No, the fuck I'm not. No, 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 thank you. No, thank you. You're gonna be a deadbeat mom? Hell yeah. Hashtag women in male dominated fields. No, a baby mom is the woman who had your kids, whether she's your wife or not. Yeah, see, no, I'd rather be a wife and mother of your children, like, and the mother of your only children. So don't be having no babies out of me, cause off on me, cause I'll myself off that too. If I find out that you had a baby on me, you gonna come into the house and you gonna see feet off the chair. It's not funny. It's not funny. But like, I'm being so dead ass. Like, y'all think I'm joking. I'm not doing that. And I'm not playing stepmommy either. I don't want to deal with no kids that are not mine. Okay? I'm telling you that right now. You need to practice more self-love. I am. By not being a baby mom. Like, please. Sorry, babe. Sorry. If your husband said, I want a divorce, what would you say? No. Nigga, the fuck? No. Well, no, because because when I get married, we're staying married forever. Like you just gotta figure that shit out. We gotta get the spark back somehow. Okay, we are not divorcing. You mean like, oh, my balls ain't drained enough? I got you, babe. You said if my husband be like, and he go and I be like, I want a divorce. He gotta be like, why you need a divorce? What is it I'm not giving enough for you? And I'm like, the child care. And then he just steps up more. Like we just need that type of energy. Okay, we need to get that spark back. You know, you live in a fantasy land. I ain't having kids and I'm not getting married. If that's a fantasy, I'm not doing shit no more. I'm gonna be single and I can't even have cats or dogs. I'm gonna get like a whole bunch of fucking fish because I'm allergic to pet fur. Like I don't even know if I'll be able to like handle bunnies or whatever. Like I'm I'm gonna get an alligator or something, like, or some fucking lizards. Like, I'm gonna be a reptilian mom or something. Like, I'm just gonna have like crocodiles and alligators and sharks and shit. Like, y'all pissing me the fuck off. Like, like y'all be the fish lady, literally. Like, my god. Like, I don't even. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of goldfish and shit. Like, cause y'all be pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm not even gonna have like any kids or get a husband or whatever. Like, I mean, I would like to get married, but it's not my end goal. So, like, I'm gonna like fuck y'all, fuck all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them kids for real, and fuck having a man because I'm about to have all the fish and alligators in the world. Fuck it, I might just buy a zoo or some shit, so I'm never lonely. I could just go out to zoo animals or whatever. I'll probably get mauled by a fucking lion. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know. What if my kid was gay? I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. Do I want to marry somebody in chat? No, not really. She will definitely have a gay kid because the dad will be a sub. Wait, that actually sounds pretty hot. Like a husband as a sub. Like he'll let me do whatever I want with him. And he'll whimper. Oh my god! Like, yeah! I love a man that's not quiet. So are you afraid of a man cheating on you after having a baby? Fuck yeah. I'm afraid of men cheating on me in general. I'm afraid of men cheating on me while we're in a relationship, while we're getting like the wedding plans together, while I'm pregnant with this child, after the baby. Like I would never be with the man that cheats. I'm telling you that right now. So you want a submissive husband? Good luck with that. I mean, men are submissive by force. You know what I'm saying? Like all I gotta do is shout and scream, and that man gonna be mine. You know what I'm saying? He gonna yeah, I'm like, get down, you will get no coochie. Earth man. Yeah. I want a man so bad. I'm gonna get a man so bad. I love submissive men. They're so hot. They're so hot. Like, I mean, I don't mind a dominant man, but like, I don't like being told what to do. I like telling people what to do. So my man gotta be he gotta be a switch. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be submissive or dominant. You know, I can handle a switch, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I want to be manhandled in a day. Sometimes I want to, somebody to listen to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So start watching reality TV. I don't got cable. And I don't got no streaming services. I got YouTube, babe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my nails done, you guys. Are they so cute? Just go to the sperm bank. I was talking to my dad about that. I was like, Dad, what would you do if I was like to have a child by the sperm bank? And he was like, don't do that, Momo. I don't do that. I said, why? He was like, how would I tell my grandchildren? How would I tell my grandchildren that they were made in a lab? How would I be able to look at my grandchild in the face and tell them, and when they ask me where their father is, I tell them I don't know. And I'm like, Dad, you don't gotta you don't gotta I was like, Dad, just tell them that they died or something. He's like, I cannot lie to my grandchild. I cannot lie to my grandchild. He was like, don't do that to the baby, Moo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to my grandchild, please. Yeah, I was crying on the phone. I was like, Dad. He was like, no, just don't do it. Don't do it. Cause how would I ever look at my grandchild in the face when he asked me where my grandchild go ask me where my dad at. And I said, Dad, just tell me that. Your dad sounds Nigerian. Who would have thought? No, no, I'm kidding. I'm just doing the accent because it makes him more funnier. But he's Haitian. But he does sound like that a little bit. Like if you get him talking, he sounds just like that. But he's not Nigerian. He's Haitian. But yo, that shit was funny as fuck. That shit was funny. Um, so my dad is like, I just hope you get married to a good man. And I'm like, okay. Where's my mom from? My mom's from America. She's a black American. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Lying to children isn't cute. Well, sometimes children don't need to know the truth, you know? And then I start the live stream at like 4. Like sometimes children don't need to know the truth or the details about a lot of things because it'll traumatize them. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mind having a sperm donor either because like I would be very picky. Like my children has to be cute. Like my children have to be cute. I cannot have no child with an ugly man. I just couldn't. I couldn't. And sometimes a little girl need to act her age. I'm 22. Y'all be so confident about this shit, but I'm dead ass 22. I work a full-time job. I'm on a lease. I don't have no parents here. Y'all be mad confident. Y'all be mad confident. Kenji never replying to you with all those demands. Damn. I mean, I already know that he knows how to cook. You know, he's good with kids. He has nephews and stuff like that. But I feel like if I got to know him as a person, I would actually be able to like determine whether I want to be with him or not. Because when you crush on somebody on social media, it's how they interpret themselves. But I guess he leads with his personality like I do in my life. He's like, this is the real me that's talking to y'all. I don't act like shit. Okay. This is actually how I be, you know what I'm saying? But But with Kenji, I feel like I would have to talk to him face to face and have a conversation before I can say like, "Oh yeah, I want him to be my boyfriend or my husband." I mean, like I say those things now because I don't actually know the guy. You know what I'm saying? So, can I do a direct donation of what? Being a sperm donor? No. Would you be mad if somebody kidnapped your kid? They probably wouldn't be alive anymore if they were to kidnap my kid. If your daddy said you should get married to a good man, you should pray about that because you're looking now is not good. Yeah, see, I don't. Why would I pray for a good man when a good man should just be a good man? I'm not praying for that shit. Okay, I'm not. I'm not doing that. And my daddy didn't say I should get married to a good man. He said he hopes I get married to a good man because he knows that there's not a lot of good men that are good. Okay, so yeah. If your kids cussed at gangsters, what would you do? They are not doing that shit. They will not even be in the vicinity of gangsters. I'm telling you that now. Emmy boy. Oh shit. Your ego is bigger than your beauty inside out. Well, everybody has an ego. Your ego was just talking about my ego. So what does that say about you? No, I'm single. Do I think King Von is attractive? Um, I think he would be even more attractive if he wasn't a game banger. To be honest with you, like he's cute, but I would never date him. I would never date NBA one boy, young boy either, because he's ugly. Even though he's a rapper, like he's mad ugly. Like I don't even know how he get women. He's just ugly as fuck. I wouldn't be able to like. I can't imagine him on top of me. Um, NBA young boy is also ugly. He ugly as fuck. I gotta pee. I'll be back. I'm gonna meet y'all. Most women do like money. They are very strong women, and most men do like money too, and that's why you be seeing them with a whole bunch of cougars. She just talks zero. I see why she's single. No, no, I'm single by choice. Okay, I'm single by choice. It's never a man's decision on why I'm single. Please, I can say no. You guys do know that, right? I can say no to a man. Like they don't have a choice about whether I say no or not. Like I can say no. I'm single by choice. Trust. Okay, it's never a man's decision on whether a woman is single or not. I'm single because I want to be. So yeah. So who do I think is a cute rapper? I there's such thing as a cute vibe like rapper. I don't. What rapper do you think is cute? Like, do I find men attractive? Only the attractive men that are attractive. But sometimes they open their mouth and and then I don't like them anymore. Sometimes when a man opens his mouth and he says some shit, like sometimes it disgusts me. How old am I? I'm 22. Do I like Michael Jackson? Yes, I love Michael Jackson. He's very handsome, but he's not a rapper. He's more of a singer, and he's very handsome. Yeah, he's mad cute, mad cute. I would fuck the shit out of Michael Jackson. He'll be a hee in this pussy. Drake, hell no. Drake is ugly as fuck. I don't know. I don't understand how people like Drake. He is ugly. Like Jay Z, he's ugly too. What the fuck? He is not fine. Too young to be talking like that. I'm 22. 22. What state am I in? I'm in Massachusetts. My Blasian? No. We suspect that I might have a little bit Asian in me, but we don't know. Chris Brown, he beats women, so no. No. Like Nicki Minaj. I did before she co-signed a racist. I think I've seen you somewhere. No, you haven't. But I smell like shit. How do you know? I'll be saying shit and don't have proof. Am I wearing heels? No. Offset? No, he cheated on Cardi B. And he's a serial cheater. And he's ugly. What era, Michael? All era. He's fine as fuck. Angel Reese vibes. I'm not Angel Reese. Do I go to school? Not anymore because I graduated. How can you say someone is ugly when you look like that? That's exactly why I can say somebody's ugly, because I'm ugly too. You think friendly fire is not a real thing? I can call people ugly. You did you think I was gonna be like, no, I'm beautiful? No, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm ugly as fuck. I don't even know, like, I don't even know why y'all like me. I'm ugly as fuck. I look like a roach under the seat. Like, to be honest with you, like, I don't know. Royal keeps the ops in the bins. Shh. What type of race am I attracted to? Everybody who's nice and don't abuse people. There's a long list that I could go for. I would have to write them out. So if I was fat, I can call you fat. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know, because it's friendly fire. What do I bring to the table? A lot. I gotta be specific. Lil Moses was cute, but now he looks like that, and he don't look so good. Yeah. Oh, Lil Tecca's cute. He's real cute. Lil Tecca, yeah, he's mad cute. He's real cute, and he's respectful. I like that. Lil Tecca's cute. He's cute as fuck. You guys ask women what they bring to the table, but what can y'all bring to the table besides money? Can you guys bring patience, childcare, mutual respect? I mean, I can bring all of that, but I'm not gonna discuss what I bring to the table with men that I don't have any interest in, too. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Zambia? Ooh. I want to name my daughter that. That's so pretty. Zambia. Zombie. That's so cute. That's a cute ass name. You need to gain some weight, baby. You need to gain some baby weight. I'm not pregnant. What am I gaining baby weight for? There's no baby in here. And won't be for a very long time because I'm not having my kid until I hit 1 million subscribers. So I guess that means I'll start trying for a baby when I hit 9.99999 subscribers. I feel like. Describe my morals and values. I'm not doing that either. Because that's literally what I'm going to be bringing to the table. It's the same thing. Royal and Soldier Boy together? Soldier Boy, hell no. Can you be my best friend for 5 seconds? Sure. Am I single? Yeah, I'm single. Like a Pringle. Who's not sure if she is ready to mingle because the dating pool is full of piss right now. Am I in California? No. When Michael died, if you actually knew Joe actually probably died after he was dead, I wouldn't forgive that nigga. He don't abuse that child. Are you from Africa? No. I can hunt and process my own food. I can grow food. I can build houses and other buildings. I'm getting into mechanics and I'm interested in learning a lot more. Ooh. Yeah, you know, a boogie with the hoodie. He is not cute to me. He looks like a dinosaur. Sorry, a boogie. I love your music. Ra, da, 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 ha, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. I fuck with the music, but you're just not attractive towards me, you know? So, yeah. Am I in the US? Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts. It's a mature question. It is when you're dating someone and you're trying to figure out whether you guys are compatible. Throw it in a circle again? No, thank you. Will you go on a date with me? Why? So you can tell me that you expect me to fuck you afterwards? I'm not doing that. Oh no, I'm getting acne. Oh no. It's okay. I have something for that. Or you look like a white girl with that hair? No the fuck I don't. No the fuck I don't. I look more Asian, to be honest with you. I do not look like a white girl, please. Mm-mm. And I look more Asian because I have Asian features, but no, I do not look like nobody's white girl. I have melanin. Okay, I'm light skinned, but I got melanin on me. Okay, please. Mm. You're black and white. No, I'm not white. I'm Black American, Haitian, and Jamaican with a teeny bit of Asian ancestry in me, but I we don't know for sure. But we do speculate that on my mom's father's side of the family, that his great grandmother is possibly of an Asian descent. What's my father's nationality? Haitian. Clock is broken in the background. I don't got no batteries. Where the braids at? I'm waiting for my stylist to get back from vacation so I can get my hair done. She's like 19. No, add 3 years to that. I'm not. I'm 19 plus three. Well, if you was in a dating relationship, how long would you let the man wait for it? Wait for what? Sex? Until I'm comfortable. Until I'm comfortable. Yes, I can spell tell backwards. Duh is but. B-U-T. But. If a man really wanted to be with her, that wouldn't be a question on his mind. They would just be together. Yeah, exactly. Have I ever tried porridge? Yeah. Yeah. I prefer oatmeal though. Oh, she owns a museum? That's so cool. Why start dating him if you ain't comfortable? Because sex is not needed in a relationship. I'm telling you that now. And it shouldn't be needed. That's where sexual discipline comes along. And if you don't have sexual discipline, get away from me. Like, you know, Wait, you weren't the girl from the rap game TV show? No, no, no. Am I a girly pop? Yes. I'm so cutesy and cool eyed. Just stay friends then? If you think that sex is needed in the relationship, you shouldn't be dating. I'm telling you that right now because it's not. Being in a relationship is about you being with that person, respecting that person, loving that person, understanding that person, being considerate of that person. Sex is not needed. Sex is just like you can get sex from anybody, but you cannot get a romantic connection with just anyone. Okay? Being in a relationship is sacred. Sex isn't because you can get that shit from everywhere. You can even pay for that shit if you wanted to. Like, let's be so for real. If you need sex, just stay single. Just stay single. You do not need sex. If you need sex, you just lack sexual discipline and sexual maturity because sex is not everything. So, then just stay friends and much respect. If that's what's happening with you, then that's fine, you know? But I don't need sex, sorry. If you need sex, that says more about you and not anything about me. So, yeah. What's going on with your wig, shorty? I don't know, but you should pay me to get it fixed. I absolutely love my nails. They're so pretty. Aren't they so pretty? Look how pretty they are. I Oh, my mom bought me a bagel and cream cheese. Or you can just do your hair. I don't have any hair products. So no, I cannot. Sorry. Do you believe in soul ties? Yeah, 100%. And I believe sex is a soul tie because you're swapping fluids with each other and you're allowing people in your most vulnerable spot and you're allowing yourself to be in somebody else's vulnerable spot. You're allowing your vulnerable spot to be inside someone else's vulnerable spot, and you're allowing your vulnerable spot to let somebody inside your vulnerable spot. You know, she got that hat from Lids. I'm not wearing a hat. If you was dating, for how long would you let the man wait? 3, 6 weeks, or 6 months, or longer? Why does it matter? It does. It's as long as I'm comfortable. I can make his ass wait for a year if I really wanted to. I don't give a fuck. Since you know what men want, what are you talking about? How tall am I? 5'3", 5'4". Remember the ear furry headband? I have that, and it's not a furry headband. It's just a bunny headband. African American. I'm not African American. What has been your longest relationship? Say about like a year, but I haven't really been dating. So, and that was when I was like in high school. We don't claim you either. I am so confused on what you're talking about, Juan. Are you talking to me? Oh, since you know what men want, he's not waiting. We don't claim you either. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck? I'm not gonna be with no man that can't wait or doesn't have sexual discipline, who doesn't know that sex doesn't need to be everything. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. I'm not being with no man that needs sex. Who needs sex? I'm not being with that person because I don't fucking need it. What the fuck? Hey Teresa, who do I look like? Who do you think I look like? I don't give a fuck. Clearly you do, Juan. Clearly you do give a fuck because you mad as fuck about somebody else's dick. You worried about somebody else's dick. Gay. Fuck. Talking about some. Oh, you don't claim you either. You're not gonna wait. I don't give a fuck if you don't wait. That's not my man then, bitch. The fuck? But when you get married, you do need it. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you do not need it. What you need is a connection with your partner when you're married, because sex is not gonna always solve that issue. The only reason why men think that sex is needed is because y'all lack sexual discipline and don't understand that you don't need sex. Y'all be like, yep. When somebody asks y'all what your physical touch is, I mean, what your love language is, y'all be like, oh, physical touch. So we gotta fuck. No, that's not what physical touch is, bitch. That's not what physical touch is. Physical touch is hand holding, and cuddles and kisses. Okay, that's what physical touch is. Sex is not considered a love language. Stuttering? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There is more to life than just sex, you desperate ass bitch. If you need sex that much, go pay for it. Go pay for it. Stop getting into relationships and expecting sex off the first date, you bitch ass nigga. Stop doing that shit. It sounds like finding a connection has been hard for you, respectfully. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And one month is the limit. Ooh, you niggas is nasty. You niggas is nasty. She's so masculine. No, babe, I'm not. You're just submissive. You're just submissive and breedable, you bitch. Submissive and be. You gonna take this wiggly up your ass, huh? Mom, 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 mom. And you're gonna be like, yes, Royal. Yes, Royal. I've been a good boy, Royal. Bitch ass nigga. Shut up. Talking about some I'm masculine. Now you submissive, bitch. Oh, she angry? Why do you guys want me to be angry so bad? I don't need to be angry. What the fuck? You're being nasty. Y'all need to shut the Do I like taller straight guys? I like people that are generally good person, like a good person. Yeah, lol. 1 month is waiting fair. If it's not happening, it's not happening. It's not like people are virgins. I am. Now what? Now what? I don't like. You will give the wrong motherfuckers clout, I swear. What clout, bitch? What clout? I ain't got shit. I only got 106 people watching me, and that shit keeps going up and down. Leave me the fuck alone. Ain't nobody got clout around here. Bitch. Gang, what is your channel about? Whatever the fuck I want it to be. It could be. It could change the next day. So one day, maybe I want to make a Scottish stream. Whatever. Like what the fuck? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bitch. What if I just want to put a strap? Like, what if I just want to put a wiggly on my forehead and just wiggle that shit on it? Like, leave me alone. Oh, you're a minor? Yeah, get out. You're banned. You're banned. Banned him, mods. Ban him. You know who your dad is? Yeah, I was on the phone with him earlier. So yeah. You won't? You think I won't? I'll slap that shit right up. Whoa. Don't ban him. He said his age. I gotta ban him. That's dangerous. You shouldn't be on here. You a minor? Yeah, no. Bye. Don't come back. Let him learn how these bops operate. I'm not a bop though. I'm not a bop. I literally just said that sex isn't everything. Where the fuck did you get where did you get bop from? I just said sex isn't everything, you fuck nigga. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, you gotta learn these bops operate. Mind you, I'm talking about how sex isn't everything, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, bro, you just talking. Is that all you can? Is that all you can say? Like, please. I'm a bop, but I'm saying sex and everything. Wouldn't a bop say the opposite? Like, yeah, fuck on the first date, girl. Yeah, fuck on the first date. Like, what? No, bro. Yeah, I used to stream playing Roblox, but my setup isn't set up because I moved, so I need a new setup and everything. I like mangoes. I found the frog emoji. It's right there. I see it. I see it. It's right by the pear and the mango. That's cool though. Stop playing victim, Felicia. Hang it up. You just called me a bop. I can literally. What is happening? What is it? How am I a victim? Because you called me a bop. And I'm telling you that I'm not a bop because I'm saying that sex isn't everything. What the fuck is this gaslighting right? Why are you gaslighting me? Everybody can scroll up and see what you said. Like, fake ass laugh? Because, yo. Yo, bro, y'all. Y'all are crazy. What's my talent? I can sing. But Lauren is gonna say that I can't because they think I'm a bop. How old am I? I'm 22. Is respectful to say as to if you have pretty feet? Yeah, I have pretty feet. Look, I got them painted yesterday. They're so pretty. Can you hit high notes? I haven't done any vocal warm ups in a while because I haven't paid for like my vocal training in like over a year. So yeah, you can't. I just don't like you. You're so fake. I can see through it. Whatever you say, Lord. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Lord. Whatever gets you through the day, Lord. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I can't, bro. Do I wear tight shoes? No. Why? What do I do to lose my stomach? Genetics. I drink a lot of water and eat healthy too. I walk around a lot as well, and I sleep all my weight off. So, you know who made you like that? My mom and my dad. Take that wig off. I mean, I would, but like, I don't know. He's trying to imagine how sweaty your feet. He's a feet freak. Oh, are you my first customer? So is that dirty 4C here? Oh, now you resorted to being a racist. Oh, you pussy ass bitch. Oh, I don't give a fuck about racism. This is like what? Like, why are you like, like, why are you more? Why are you mad? Because I'm black and I got curly ass hair. That don't make no sense. That'll make no sense. How am I racist? Do you not read back what you? I'll read it again. I'll read it again. So is that dirty 4C hair. That's racism. Dirty 4C hair. That's that's racism, by the way. If you didn't know. So yeah. You got any bumps on your lips? I have a cyst on my lip right here. I have to go to the hospital to get it cut out. My mom's black and beautiful. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. That comment is not racism. You're probably white. That's herpes. Did you guys not hear what I just said? It's not herpes. I've had this on my lip for years. It's not a herpes, a cyst. Like what? If I did, like I feel like I stream all the time, so you guys would probably see like an outbreak on my lip, and it never happens because I don't have herpes to have outbreaks. I just have a bump on my lip that's been there for years. Like what? You better get this surgery because it can turn into anything else. No, it can't. It's a cyst. This can cause hair loss. Did you tie it to your real hair? No, it's glueless. You can just take it off whenever I want. You smoke weed? No. Like I stream so much, like you guys would be able to see if I had like an outbreak. Like I don't, like bite your fingernail and give a wink. You gonna you gonna pay for that, or is that like is it for an edit? Like I want an edit. If you are playing with yourself, you need sex. No, you don't, bro. But thanks for the $2. He's trying to rage bait you. Really? Saying she got crunchy for C hair don't mean I'm racist. Okay. Do I vape? No. Am I religious? I'm spiritual. So no. 9, no cornball. Ew, that was so ew. I hate that. Never ask me to do that shit again. You don't even realize that I'm in a plane. I can't see you. Oh, he meant on feet? You wanna bump my toenail? Is it pink? Yeah, my toes are pink. It's a hot pink though. I don't normally go for hot pink. I normally go for like a lighter shade. But I feel like this really goes well with my toes, to be honest with you. You look like someone who vapes? Yeah, no, not me. I don't do that. I'll take your soul and put it in my wallet until you're ready to for it back. Mm, but I don't consent to you doing that. Yeah, but you didn't bite it? Because I'm not biting my toenail. You freak. If Mary was popping, how come nobody knew that? Nobody knew her? I don't fucking know. When is my birthday? It's in January. You seem to be in a better mood now. I'm always in a good mood. You know? You know what I really want right now? I want a bagel and cream cheese. I have a bagel and cream cheese. My mom bought me a bagel and cream cheese. So I'm gonna eat bagel and cream cheese. This isn't sponsored, by the way, but I always get Philadelphia cream cheese. I always get Philadelphia. Why did you just say bagel and cream cheese 4 times? I don't know. I wanted to be annoying. I'm trying to be a meme. Is it working? So what you so what you want to do is you want to open your bagel like that, and then I like to like cut mine, like break mine in pieces, so I can eat it. Okay? And I like to do it like this. Can I wash my hands? My feet are clean, and I don't stink either. They smell like lotion, so I put lotion on my feet. And they haven't sweated either because I have the fan on. You didn't get that with food stamps since when? Babe, I'm not on food stamps, but I do wish I was on food stamps though. Did I get accepted into senior university? No. I don't have any carrots. I just got a bagel and cream cheese. How about muffin and salad? I love salads. But I ate my entire salad last week. Like after I made it, I ate it. It was crazy. Sorry, Teresa. I see your comment now. Is that a wig? Is that wig comfortable? Yeah. Hold on. I gotta get my root beer. Not sponsored, but I like this one. You're gonna cry in the car later? I don't have a car. I have feet though. I walk everywhere. Ooh, you like root beer? I like how your tone just switched up after I got my root beer. I take back every rude thing I said. Yo, yo, you're mad funny for that, bro. I take it because I brought out the root beer. If you drink a glass of water filled up, I'll give you 300. You promise? I appreciate it, Lord. Ever had a baby shower? No, I've never been pregnant. I'll give you 300 if you eat my dick. No. What I did a shirt guy? Yeah. Why is the N in Nutella the only black letter? Because it means niggas. Is it your body is tea? No. With my Insta? Royal underscore love 27. It's also pinned in my pinned comment right there. Don't date a broke one. Trust me, girl. I don't do struggle love. I ain't dating nobody broke. Short guys have a bigger third leg. Well, I've never dated a short guy before, but I'm not opposed to them. They just don't like me for some reason. Wait, that's a lie. I did have a crush on a midget, and he did not like me. So not in college. No, I dropped out. I'm just racking up on trades right now. Why? I just like making money, to be honest with you. And anything I can just teach myself, to be honest. Like if I want to search up certain things, I'll search it up and do my research on my own. And I'll just look up like teachings on YouTube. You know? But I just prefer to like make money. Excuse me. Dropouts are cute for a little minute. I mean, it's not like I only dropped out of college. I didn't stop my ambition though. Like I'm in school to become a doula. And then I plan on going back to college because I want to be a midwife so I can deliver babies. Okay? I also want to I don't want to get my nursing degree because I can't I hate needles. I cannot do them. You know what I mean? Then I want to go to school to get my nail license, my makeup license, my skincare license. I want to get my masseuse license and all that. And then I'll go to school to become a chiropractor. You know, how many subs do I have? Like 37,000. Drink a bottle of water. I'll give you 3,300. I have a bottle of water. It's not full though, but I have more in my pantry. I can grab them, but I'm full. Chiropractors are whack. I just like my back being stretched out. To be honest with you, grandma pregnant women. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna be a midwife, doula, pregnancy yoga instructor because it all comes in with the curriculum that I'm learning right now. Pregnancy nutritionist, all that. So I'm going to school for some big things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got 37.2 thousand 2K subs. No way. They paralyze people. Not me though. And then I just get somebody paralyzed. I'll be sued. As soon as you have your tour, I will stretch your back out. Not like that, unless that's what you mean. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't get caught up in attaining a lot of certifications. Focus on one or two things. Yeah. So I'm focused on like my doula right now, and then I plan on going back to school. Cause school, like college, is free if you go to a community college until the age of 25. So I don't really have to worry about paying anything. Thank you, Mayor Wu. They will see you into oblivion, and you will live with regrets. I will never regret saving the life of somebody because if somebody dies from a chiropractor, they died with a relaxed body. Cause I cracked all the tension out of them. I wish somebody could crack me and stretch me out. You know, like I need to get stretched for real, for real. Like I just be so tensed, so tensed, and like my back just needs to be crazy cracked. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't think you guys understand. Like I need my back stretched the fuck out, like that ass. Like yeah, you cry? Would I? Ooh, that hit my hip. Ooh, that wasn't what I was trying to aim for, but how long do y'all think I can stream for before my parents call me? My dad called me today, and my mom texted me this morning, and I went back to sleep, and then my dad called me like around 1 o'clock. How long is my real hair? It's about this length. My real hair is about this length. It's down my back. It's a little shorter than this. It's like right up here, but it's about this length. Do I live alone? No, I have a ghost named Murray in here. We fuck sometimes. No, I'm kidding. I do live alone. until until Kenji decides to notice me, he can start staying over and breaking my headboard. No, I'm kidding. um, no way, your hair is that long. I have proof. Hold on, cause I got my hair done the other day, well, like a whole month ago, and hold on, I gotta look. My hair is crazy long now. Hold on. This is how long my natural hair is. That's how long my natural hair is. So I'd say like yeah, it's like about yeah. I feel like it's like the same length if I straighten my hair out, but then why do I wear wigs? To so my hair can stay that length? I don't have the products of like I don't have the products to take care of my hair because I'm like paying off bills and stuff like that. And like yeah. I feel like I look better with long hair. Do I still eat cornstarch? Yeah. You just need conditioner? I mean, yeah, but is everything is just so expensive. Is wearing a wig a trend? No. People just wear wigs just to wear them, to be honest with you. Do cornstarch ASMR? I ate them all. I ate all my cornstarch. Sorry. What's my job? I work for the city. I'm Batman. When was the last time I had a deep tissue massage? Like 2 months ago. And I booked for a new massage for the end of this month. And like I get my normal aromatherapy, but I'm gonna ask my girl because she gets me right. I'm gonna be like, yo, I need you to push into my back. Like get up all in the crevices. Okay. Get all up in my back. Okay. Like get deep in me. Yeah. No pause, cause I need that for him. Can we say hi to your little brother? Cause he's being funny in October. He's not here, but the next time I stream, I'll let him come on. But I gotta be careful because I almost got my live streaming privileges banned because I had him on a live stream. It's so crazy. You guys want to watch me sleep? You guys want to watch me sleep? Yeah, my nails are so pretty, bro. Like I couldn't stop looking at them. Like they're just so gorgeous. You know, don't drag him into this. Don't drag who into this. I got you on a deep tissue massage. Just pull up. Can you say hi to Auntie? She's coming over to not today, but I'm gonna have her come over so she can make me a seafood boil. I told her that's what I wanted, and she'll be in the area, so she's gonna bring me her big pot and her hot comb so I can fix this part right here. And yeah, men don't care about nails. I don't give a fuck what y'all care about. I like my nails. My nails are pretty. My nails are cute. When do you not want a seafood boil? No, for real, cause like I've been craving them like crazy. But I like homemade seafood boils. Like I feel like the seafood restaurants that I go to, like their lobster tails are like mad small, and I need my shit big. Okay, I need them shits to fill me up after like the first bite. Like I don't know if you ever had like Market Basket seafood boils, cause they always have like the what's it called, the specials. They always have discounts on them shits. And I absolutely love, like, I'll crack them open, I'll bite into them, and I'll be full after like the first bite. Like I had a seafood boil, I got a lobster dinner at the age of 13 because that's what I wanted, and my parents they delivered, they delivered heavy. We had rice and lobster, and, like a whole bunch of like sauce and everything like that. Men prefer women who take care of their own hair. I don't really care what men prefer. Sorry, I'm not male centered enough to care about what people think about me. If you like me, you like me, but don't try to change me unless I change for you, you know? But I'm not gonna change what I like to please a man. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. YouTube always showing you mad privilege. Who do you know? What are you talking about? Be quiet. You don't even know how to spell quiet, and you're telling me to be quiet. That's why you're wearing a wig. Make it make sense, love. I'm wearing a wig because my hair ain't done. It has nothing to do with the man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You get infinite chances. YouTube always letting you do what you want. What do you mean? YouTube does not let me do whatever the fuck I want. I got my shit. I got my entire stream back in like September taken down because I said the word gay. You need to get married in your 20s? No. Boring girl. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm boring. We can be bored together, bitch. Typical no personality NPC. Well, I'm tired, you bitch ass nigga. You missed my personality. The fuck? You're losing eggs though? No, you're not. Science proves that women do not have a biological clock. Men do. Like your sperm quality goes down. How old am I? 22. Ryan. No, that's wrong. It's not. I think we went to school together. You need a job? I'm off work right now because I did swaps. My coworker took 3 days off for me, so I have a double that I work Friday, and then I have another double that I work Saturday, and then I'm off Tuesday. I literally work. I work overnights. There is a set amount of eggs. No, there's not. A woman is born with all the eggs she's gonna need in her lifetime. Okay, if I have a daughter in my womb, her eggs are already developed. So all my grandchildren are inside me as well. So why do I use the N word? Because niggas ain't shit. What happened to my nose? I was born this way. And I got stung by a bee. And now my nose is permanently like this. Am I single? Yeah, unfortunately. Eggs go bad around 50. No, that's when the sperm quality goes down. What did I do? But boats and hoes, right? Lip combo. It's not sponsored, but this is a lip stain and a honey melt. So the lip stain is what I use for the lip liner, and then I use a honey melt passion. It's pomegranate. Yeah, pomegranate touched. It's a honey melt. Not sponsored, by the way. Body count over 9,000. Around 50 is when menopause really starts. Yeah, but women can still get pregnant at the age of 50. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that a man can't get a woman impregnated at the age of 50, like if he's the age of 50, but his sperm quality is so low, like the baby will come out looking like an old person. The baby will come out looking old. God damn well, I didn't know you got around like that. Yeah. I be just hopping. You know what I'm saying? I be hopping on dick, hopping, dick, hopping, dick, you know? And the reason why I don't have STDs is because like I'm actually a superhuman. So I can never have an STD or get pregnant unless I actually want it. You know what I mean? So yeah. You can't get pregnant after menopause. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. 9,000. Are you working on OF? No, I just have 9,000 for the fun of it. You know? Why my eyebrows so dang skinny? Because they are the hungry caterpillar for real. Caterpillar. Caterpillar for real, for real. I had my first kid when I was 11. You're a fucking victim. So what if an older woman gets pregnant by a younger man? Sh- The baby gonna come out young. Like I'm talking about the sperm quality goes bad. The egg quality doesn't go bad because it doesn't go bad. It stayed there the same way all its life. You know what I mean? Men can have babies past 80 and the baby will look old as fuck. Like as soon when they're born, they look old as fuck. Okay? Old as fuck. Do I want children? Um I do, but sometimes I be looking around and realizing that like not like men want babies like they like a child wants a dog. And I'm not doing 100% of the child care. Like we can both abandon the baby for real. Like you either helping out with child care or we both just not taking care of the kid. Like I will neglect that. No, I'm kidding. I will not neglect the baby, but like yeah. No, the egg quality never goes bad, but the risk factor involved the pregnancy goes up. No, yeah, it definitely goes up. The pregnant like cuz your body is old, the stress and the hormone levels is just not going to be right for the baby, but they can still get pregnant, but the sperm quality, the quality of the sperm goes bad. Look it up. It's scientifically proven. I can smell the lack of eggs from the screen. I'm not a chicken, you dumb bitch. Like Benjamin Button. You too young to know what it's over 9,000 came from. Nigga, no, I'm not. My brothers literally watched Dragon Ball. Like, please. Which man in the right mind will abandon their kid? The ones that don't want responsibility. And I'm not talking about just the deadbeat dads. I'm also talking about the parent, like the dad that is in the child's life, quote unquote, like they're in their life, but they're not actively parents. Everything you know is from your brothers and fathers, and you still talk shit about men. Yeah, because my brothers and father all talk shit about men, so that's where I got it from. You think I just grew up talking shit about men? No, I had cousins that were talking shit about men. Okay, and they're men. All right, I ain't learned this shit from women. I heard them talking shit about men. You know why? Because growing up, I heard don't date men because they're all the same. They're all the same. They didn't say not all men are the same, but they said all men are the same. They said you're not allowed to date because all men are the same. Don't date a man because all of them are the same. They only want one thing. They all want one thing. You know? I have no relationship with my cousins. Yeah, all my male cousins told me that all men want one thing, and it's sex. You know? Do you know the viral squishies? Do you have one? No, I don't. Would I date a rich man? Um, I don't know. Men shouldn't be talking about other men. That's a little sus. Well, when you have a daughter and your daughter's gonna start dating, you're not gonna like. I'm pretty sure a lot of dads don't want their daughters to date because men only want one thing. Like, look at Nick Cannon. He said that his daughter wasn't allowed to date, but his sons are. No, no, grown ass men only want one thing too. By the way, you shouldn't find out for yourself. I have found out though that all men want one thing, or well, all the men that I've met only wanted one thing. Okay, I'm telling you that now. Like They only want sex from me. They don't want nothing more. And if I tell them no, they'll say, "Oh, I don't like you anymore." That's all the men that I've met, to be honest. Well, men just want money. I mean, women just want money. Everybody wants money. What the fuck? Who doesn't want money? Money is financially stable. It helps you financially stable yourself. It gets you things that nobody else can. Like you can travel with money. You can buy a house with money. You can take care of yourself with money. What is love gonna do? And I'm not saying that oh love is not all this, but you got to think realistic, okay? I'm a huge Disney Princess fan, okay? I love romance. I want to fall in love. I want to marry my one true love or whatever, you know? But we have to you're biased cuz you're a woman. No, I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of men are gold diggers, and you guys just don't see it. But I'm telling you right now that there are. Like get a little bit of money, get a little bit of money and watch how your watch how your male friends treat you. Like you see like a whole bunch of rich men and they're single because their male friends sabotage their relationship by lying. Like look at Kai Cenat and Gigi. He broke up with her because of what his homeboy said. And she never cheated on him. She never cheated on him. And they got him to break up with her. You wanna know why? Because all his money was going to his girlfriend. They'd be mad as fuck when they can't get the money because and just pay attention because my dad he has money, okay? And I be paying attention to his friends because like my dad like like they be like okay big dog and I do this to women too. That's women that goes for women too, okay? Like I can date a guy right now and he could be a bum and he'll call me okay big dollar, okay big dog I see you, okay you got big money huh? That is that not gold digger tendencies? Look at all the bums that be having places to sleep during the wintertime. Those are just two people and there's billions of other people. Yeah, but like if you look around, like a lot of men do not like they will sabotage your relationships because they don't want you to have a girlfriend because all your money's gonna go to your girlfriend. If you're popping bottles with your friends and they're finally seeing that all like you're not coming out as much as often and stuff like that, like no, bro. Do I got a boyfriend? No. Like men are mad gold diggers. You just don't see them because y'all are men. But as a woman, I be seeing them. Why do you think the bums be so comfortable going into women's DMs asking them for a plate of food and a warm place to stay? And these male centered pick me ass bitches be giving them places to stay and giving them the audacity. They be like they be sliding and they be like, it's getting cold out and I was just wondering if I could stay with you. And there was a woman that was like, she sent the screenshot about it. She was like, go to a shelter. And the man was saying, oh, I don't do shelters. I like warm cooked like I like home cooked meals. Bitch, no. There are definitely men that gold dig. You ever heard the song I Don't Want No Scrub by TLC? That's literally what a gold digger is. They say it in the lyrics. I don't want no scrub. A scrub was a mother who get no love from me. Hanging from the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. That is literally what a scrub is. That is a gold digger. Why are you hanging out your best friend's ride trying to holler at me, bitch? You don't even gotta cut your own self. Like, no. You can't stereotype like that. It's not like everyone is programmed to like the way computers. No, I know what I'm saying. That is just a song. It's a song, but it also reflects on reality. A lot of things reflects off reality. Okay, I'm telling you that now. Um, and I'm not saying that all people are the same. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that there are people that are gold diggers, men or women. Okay, you look like G Herbo. Wait, I don't know who that is. If she likes him, why not? I mean, go for who you like. I don't like men that don't got shit going for themselves. I'm telling you that now. I couldn't do it. I'd be mad as fuck. Cause why are you like? I'm not a gold digger, but I like my men to have some type of job. You know, cause I have a job. If I'm working, you need to be working too. And plus, people change. I'm telling you this right now. Not everybody changes, and if they do change, it's sometimes not for the better. Okay, it's sometimes not for the better. That's the bare minimum. It's sad that it needs to be said. Yeah, yeah. So I can smoke weed. I wouldn't want to be with a weed smoker, to be honest with you. I'm more classy. I like to drink wine. Okay, I like wine drinkers, but I don't like alcoholics because I'm not alcoholic. You know, men worked for thousands of years. Maybe it's time for women to start working for men now. We already been doing that. Women have always been working for men. Like look at traditional women. That's working for a man for free, by the way. Traditional women, they stay at home, cook, clean, take care of the kids. That's working for a man because the man don't got to do shit, and they're doing it for the free. Okay, that's been a thing for generations. Okay, um, what's another thing? What's it called? I think I don't know. That's not true at all because the man has to take care of all the maintenance of the house. Yeah, but he's not doing that for free. I don't think you're understanding. A woman stays home and has no job, no money, and she's working at home for free. She's doing the household labor, the child care, all that for free. The man only has to take care of the house. And what does he do? Just dropping money on it, right? Or maybe he's doing it by hand. But he's not doing that for the benefit of another person. And do you think that the woman's doing it for free, or do you think she's doing it to keep a roof over her head and her children's head? I think if a woman has a job, she's doing it for to keep a roof over her and a kid's head. But if you say that a woman doing all the childcare and everything for free while her husband works, and you're saying that she's doing that to keep a roof over her head, I think that's financial abuse. I think that's financial abuse. That she's doing all of this labor to keep a roof over her head. But fathers do that for the benefit of their family all the time. I don't think you're understanding where it's coming from. Household chores are done for free. Nobody is paying you to do household chores. Traditional women back then, before feminism was a thing, to get paid for equal labor or for them to be able to have a job, they weren't getting paid for taking care of their children and their household. They were told to shut the fuck up, cook and clean and take care of the kids. While their husbands, yeah, sure they did things around the house, but how often do things go bad or go wrong around the house? Kids are messy creatures, okay? Kids are constantly making messes. Your wife is constantly cleaning up after the kids every day on the hour after the hour. Okay? That's not paid labor. It's not. The husband goes to work. He goes to work and he gets to do whatever he wants to do after work. She is stuck at home with the kids unless they're going to school or unless she's grocery shopping or going and getting cleaning products, which constantly goes out at the end of the week if you're constantly cleaning up. Okay? That is not paid labor. That is why so many men are not dating anymore because it's easier for us to take care of ourselves than deal with an argument over something being done. Well, maybe if a lot of men had that mentality, there wouldn't have been an argument to be done anyway. Okay? And a lot of men don't take care of themselves. They don't. Am I a feminist? Yeah, I am a feminist. I can't be a feminist because I literally need feminism. Please. But women fought for equality. Now they're complaining about women change up so much. Nobody's complaining about equality. Being a parent is unpaid labor. Yeah, but a lot of dads are not fathers. They're just there. They're not spending time with their kid. They're not raising their kid. What are they there for? Just a discipline era? Or to be the fun dad? A lot of parents are not being parents. Can we be so for real? Like, what dad in the 40s and 50s was actually a dad and not just drinking beer and staring at the TV while his wife was running around the house like a chicken with its head cut off? Okay. You want to know why? Because it was seen as a woman's job to take care of the kids. That is unpaid labor. She was doing all that shit on her own. And then don't forget the financial abuse that she was going through because she couldn't make her own money. She had to go to her husband for the money for the house for the groceries that week to get her hair done and nails done or whatever needs to be done so she can be kept for her husband because she was scared that if she wasn't doing all these things for herself for her husband, he would leave her for a secretary that's half her age. Ryan, this is not about you. Just because you know people who are fathers in who have their fathers in their life doesn't mean that there's not tons of children that have not have fathers in their life. Sure, their father can be in the household, but are they spending time in raising their kids, or are they letting their wife do that? Are they sitting on their ass on the couch after every job because they work while their wife comes home from work to come take care of the kids, help with the homework, clean, and then cook dinner, then clean all over again, and then go to sleep and then do it all over the next day? You have the mental age of a 3-year-old. What 3-year-old child is talking like this? Was your family that way? No. My dad was My dad is there, okay? He would constantly take us to the park. Him and my mom were constantly working, but they shared the household chores, okay? They shared the household chores. My dad paid all the bills. My mom's money went to us and my siblings. Um, and whatever bills that needed to be helped out, she helped out with them. My parents had a unicorn relationship. One hand washes the other. My dad cleaned the bathrooms. My mom cleaned my kitchen. They cleaned the entire house by themselves or whatever. Okay, but we were always okay. But I'm saying that women have always done unpaid labor. It's always been unpaid. Always. There are really good men out there. Women walk past them every day. How do we know where the good men are? There are so many shitty men out there. We can't see which ones are the right ones. Like, please. How many siblings do I have? I have 4 brothers. It's a woman's role to guide the house. But you guys call yourselves leaders. How can you guys not be the only how can you not lead in your own household? But y'all be leading these big corporations. How the fuck does that work? Y'all be telling people what the fuck they need to do at work, but then come home and need a grocery list about what's needed in the house. And your wife has to write it down because she's the only one that goes in the kitchen. You don't even do that. You don't even do that. It is 50-50 in this age. There's no such thing as 50-50. There is no such thing as 50-50. There's no such thing as 50-50 in pregnancy. There is no 50-50 in childbirth. There is no 50-50 in child care. There's no such thing as 50-50. The only thing you can go 50-50 in is on a bill. And even then, that's not even 50-50 because taxes. That's why you're single? It's not why I'm single. I'm single by choice. I don't give a fuck. There's no such thing as 50-50. There is no such thing as 50-50. Do you know anyone living the lifestyle you are describing? Your great grandmothers. 50-50 with your boyfriend who doesn't exist. What? What's your favorite shape? A heart. All the things you say goes both ways, as in how? Yes, a different time. But it still happens today in day and age. Look at Ballerina Farm. Look at Nara Smith. Well, I can't say she goes 50-50 or that she's just a stay at home thing because she also models. Definitely a 50-50 when it comes to conception, maybe, but not the entire pregnancy, but definitely conception. So if I hand you the ingredients for a cake, did I also help out making the cake? If I tell you that your oil needs to be changed, did I change your oil? If I said, "Hey, here's a light bulb. Go change the light bill. Go change the light." Did I change the light? Did I help out and change the light in any form of way? No, no, I did not. I cannot hand you an egg and say, and watch you crack it and say, "Oh yeah, I cracked the egg." That's not how it works. I can't watch you bake a cake and say, "Well, I gave you the ingredients, it was 50-50, while you did 100% of the work." You can't do that. You cannot do that. I cannot say that your oil needs to be changed. Watch you drive to the shop to get your oil changed and say, "Well, I helped 50-50 on getting your oil changed." That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Y'all do what? Like that one measly 10% of creating a child, which is just the sperm going into the egg? And then what? You just leave it there? Like y'all be saying that it goes 50-50 when it's time to make a child, but then y'all blame single mothers for being single mothers. Y'all never blame the father. If it's 50-50 in that aspect, why aren't you blaming the fathers? Y'all be so quick to be like, "Oh yeah, it's 50-50," but then blame 100% of the woman for everything after that. Y'all be blaming everything on the woman after that. Like y'all be like, "Oh yeah, 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 it's 50-50, but it's 100% your fault for spreading your legs and getting pregnant." How does that make? How does it make sense? How? How do you say it's 50-50, but then blame the woman 100%? And then you guys get mad at abortions. We describe it men or boys. I hate when you guys say men or boys because it takes away from the fact that men cannot have accountability and that they're childlike. You are a grown ass man. You have the thought process of a grown ass man. Whatever decisions you did as a grown ass man does not make you a boy. It does not make you a boy. It's just a way for you to get away from accountability of what you did. No, you blame every party involved in their part of the situation. Is that so? Because what I'm seeing is that a lot of people are blaming teenage pregnant moms. I hate teenage pregnancy as a whole. I hate teenage pregnancy as a whole. But I see a lot of them blaming the teenager for spreading open her legs instead of the teenage boy that impregnated her. She gets all the blame for it. But there's nothing for the boy. There's no smoke for the boy. If most women take accountability often, a lot can go a long way. Women are held accountable way longer than men are. We are accountable for the way we dress, for the way that we act, for the way that we speak, for how we do things, for not taking people's feelings for accountability. We are held more accountable at a higher standard than men. Men lack accountability. That's why y'all do a whole bunch of fuck shit. That's why y'all do a lot of fuck shit. Y'all be doing a whole bunch of shit because y'all don't have accountability. The first thing y'all like to do is blame a woman for actions that y'all fucking do. Nobody is held accountable but a woman. What do y'all be held accountable for? Because I remember growing up, I had to make sure that I was covered up. Covered up. Historically, men are not held accountable. And men are held accountable for other men. How? We have a raging graping situation going on. We have grape culture. Grape culture is a reason why men are not holding other men accountable. Why aren't men holding other men accountable? Y'all be flexing about sexual assaults and then be wondering why like nobody wants to be with y'all. Like y'all really gotta like you guys really gotta think. Men hold other men accountable, but we still have grapists. You still have that weird uncle in the household that nobody wants to talk about raping the young children in the family. Okay? Y'all hold men accountable, but y'all don't hold them for leaving their children and the mother of their children. For y'all don't hold them for none of that shit. Y'all don't hold them accountable for making the mom that girl into a single mother. You don't be holding them accountable for impregnating all these women and leaving a whole bunch of babies behind. Y'all don't be holding them accountable to raise their kids. Y'all don't be holding them accountable for that. You can't blame all men for the crimes of a few. But you guys just said that you guys hold other men accountable. You guys hold other men accountable, but you guys get mad when I say men. But again, I never said all men. I'm saying a men in the subcategory that they belong to. Do not victimize yourself. Are you familiar with the law? What does the law do? Because last that I checked, there was a guy, there was an aspiring gynecologist. He raped this little girl and he got out because the judge said that he had potential. He didn't want to ruin that guy's future for fucking up hers. Ronaldo allegedly was accused of rape. The president of the United States was in the Epstein files. And what is that full of? Grape and murder. Who's that one guy that turned into a Christian after he raped a woman so bad? He raped a woman so bad she had to get her tampon removed surgically from her body. Keyword allegedly. So you guys are more worried about the word allegedly instead of what's going on with the victims. And y'all say that y'all hold men accountable. But y'all hold men accountable. So why are they so comfortable with doing this to women? Why are they so comfortable? If you guys hold men accountable, why are they so comfortable doing all this weird shit? All this evil shit. Y'all hold men accountable. Y'all hold other men accountable. Y'all, but y'all so comfortable with doing everything. Y'all benefit from men being monsters. Because nothing is being done. The legal system doesn't even do shit. The legal system doesn't even do shit. If we're being for real. Chris Brown allegedly has DV accusations against him with proof. The bar is in hell because of all these monstrous men, but y'all hold other men accountable. Why are men so comfortable beating on women? Why are men so comfortable raping women? Why are men so comfortable murdering their wives and their children? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? That type of stuff makes a real man look bad. It makes all men look bad, regardless if you're doing it or not. It makes you all look bad, but none of you guys are ready to hear that conversation because you guys are always ready, quick to blame women for not holding themselves accountable when the world holds women accountable for every little thing that they do. We get held accountable for every little thing that we do. The first thing that happens, and I'm going to talk about the black community real quick. The first thing that happens if a little girl is raped by an uncle or cousin or some type of older male family member, oh, what was she wearing? Why were you wearing that? Why didn't you cover up some more? And this happens all around. I'm just talking more about the black community right now, but I'm sure it happens in other households like that too. Okay, we get asked about what was she wearing? Why did she go out drinking that night? Why wasn't her phone charged all the way? Why was she so comfortable around this guy? Why didn't she take accountability for what she's done? Why did she make him feel so comfortable? Well, she could have told him nicely. She could have rejected him nicely. She could have told him no nicely. Y'all get mad at the way that men are rejected instead of what the men do that are rejected. Oh, well, he wouldn't have murdered her if she said it nicely. He wouldn't have felt entitled to her body if she just said it nicely. Women still get away with a lot. I'm not saying that they don't get away with a lot. And let me tell you, I do want to knock these bitches' teeth out too. But I have a lot of male fan bases, and y'all be getting these victim complexes whenever I talk about what bad men do. And y'all be harboring that shit and be thinking that I'm talking about you when y'all know that I'm not. That's the men women choose. But how is that holding men accountable? Women don't choose these men. Women do not choose. Women do not choose to be abused. Women do not choose to be raped. Women do not choose to be drunk and assaulted. Women do not choose that. So you saying that's the men that women choose? You're holding the accountability towards the women and not the men. Where's the accountability for the men that act that way? Exactly. There isn't none. There isn't none. Yes, they do. They love evil. Who the fuck loves evil? I don't like getting knocked between a washer and dryer. I don't like doing that. I don't like being abused. I personally would not like for somebody to feel as though my body is theirs for the taking. The accountability is the legal system. Well, they like accountability too. Who was that politician that got out of jail within 3 months after having CP, CSAM, all that in his phone? He got out 3 months. Women choose toxic behavior? No. Toxic people choose toxic behaviors. You can't say all women because it's not all women. Those types are sent to jail, not all the time. He served his time, wasn't long enough, in my opinion. Everyone should hold themselves accountable for their actions regardless of society, and I agree. But we can't do that when people are more worried about girls holding them other people accountable instead of holding the boys accountable. What rules and regulations did boys have to go through growing up? I wasn't allowed to wear crop tops because my parents were afraid that grown ass men were gonna look my way. I couldn't wear certain shorts because they were worried that grown ass men were gonna look that way. I had to hold accountability for other grown ass men's accountability for what and their actions at a young age because they were scared that I was gonna be taken advantage of. My parents were more worried about me as a kid than my brothers. Where's the accountability in that? Where? I had to hold myself accountable because of what? Because of what a man's actions was gonna do. That wig is ridiculous. Thank you. I appreciate it. I made it this way. You should dress modest though for what? Don't women who dress modestly still get raped? It doesn't matter what you wear. Babies are raped. Animals are raped. Old people are raped. Everybody is raped regardless of what they wear. So clothes is not the problem. Clothes is definitely not the problem. You know the reason why they made it clothes as a problem? Because they want to feel and they want to make them feel better. Like, oh yeah, she was tempting me. She was tempting me because she was wearing a short skirt. She was wearing a short skirt and it made my actions more convincing. She was wearing a short skirt and her boobs are basically falling out of her shirt. And other men are like, oh yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, I totally understand. Clothes help? No, they don't. No, they don't. They do not. If it did help, then what is going on with Afghanistan? They are still great. They are still great. Raped and impregnated. Babies have to wear modest clothes because the men would rape the babies. Like, can we be so for real? It's always the women's accountability and not the men's actions. Men are never held accountable. That's why they're so comfortable doing this shit. Modesty does help. No, if did you not hear what I just said? Did you not hear what I just said? Modesty doesn't help. Wasn't there a monitor lizard that was being raped? Wasn't a pony the orangutan that was sold in a sex brothel? I love how worked up you get talking about this. Cause y'all be acting like y'all are dumb. Y'all be acting like y'all are dumb and y'all are not. Like I know y'all are not. And I hate when y'all do that. Self-respect for self is a great way to start. So why aren't there any great things for men that wear their shirt off in the summertime? If it's about, is it only for like women, like that men can't control themselves? You think women can't control themselves either? Is lack of control and lack of discipline a male quality trait or something? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me that men lack sexual discipline, that they could just walk around shirtless and women won't do anything to them because it's only a male thing? Yes, KJ, I do know that. That's what I'm saying. But if you take it as I'm talking about all men, then that's a you problem because I'm not clarifying shit. But hold on, I gotta. That's another issue that I want to talk about, Mason. Give me a second. Okay. Mason brought up a really great point. Hold on. He brought up a really great point. Give me a second. He said, what's it called? Where'd it go? Did it get deleted? Okay. You don't hear about it because statistically men don't report it because they feel embarrassed. Who set that system up? Who set that up? It's the male centered women, the pick me's, and the men that are holding that system up. Oh, men can't get great. That's what patriarchy says, by the way. I'm not one of those women that are going to tell a man that it's not sexual assault because he's a man. No, it's still sexual assault and it's still great. What's a radical feminist? What's a radical belief? I don't know what that is. Not gonna lie, men and women don't report sometimes. Yeah. Hell yeah. I remember hearing a case about a woman that went to the police and she got raped by the police there after her assault. And then there was another woman who talked about her experience about how she had the blood running down her legs as she went to the police station and she tried to make a report and the police did nothing. Or about that guy, I think he got convicted, but I think he got let go. And he had these deep gashes on his neck and his face. Like you can see the scratch marks. You can see the scratch marks on his face from the victim trying to fight her way off of him. Not fight her way off of him, off of her. And he got booked, but I think he got released. Okay, there was a girl that recorded her grape, and the judge threw out the case because her video was not was a violation to his privacy, even though she was great. There was also another girl that said that the reason why her case went got thrown out was because the man said that he just didn't do it. He just didn't do it. How the fuck do you record yourself doing that? She I seen the video. She had it I think she was like drugged or drunk or something. So she grabbed her phone and she like hooked it into like the cabinet or something or like video like she propped it up. And I think he grabbed her and he put her onto the bed. Well, when a woman is drunk and a man takes you from the bar to go have sex and you can't consent, and I'm not saying that men can consent when they're drunk either, but you kind like some people are like lucid when they're drunk, but their body isn't coordinated. You know what I'm saying? Or about this grape case about this football player my mom told me about a few years ago when he took advantage of this girl and she went to stand. Then the father of the football player went up to the judge and said, "My son just wanted a piece of ass," and he was going to take it. And you know what the case went? Why did she go to the hotel or house? Well, when you're drunk, you don't really know. It takes a while for you to sober up. Okay, but that's still premeditated though. She still recorded that knowing some shit would have happened. So if I was to record, okay, so if I was to get raped and I was trying to fight this person off. And I was able to get a recording of this person assaulting me. It's premeditated. Why go with a stranger to a private place? We don't know for sure, but I just know that I don't know what for sure happened, but I do know that she was under the influence of something. Why is this all you women talk about being victims? Maybe that's because all that's how we were raised to be. That's all we were raised to be. We were all raised to be victims. Maybe that's why. Ask your girl cousins why do they feel like women are always victims? Go ask them. She knew what she was doing. Alcohol is no excuse, and that is exactly why victims go unreported. You see how he didn't hold the man accountable for the grape and how he held accountable for the alcohol? That's exactly why. That is exactly why. What does that even mean, race to be victims? Because we are told that everything that we do is being constantly watched. And that everything that happens to us is all our fault. You assume it was grape? It was grape. But if you recorded prior to the assault, that definitely needs further investigation since that's not normal to record in a bed interaction. I'll have to like look it up. But I'm not entirely sure how she got it up there. I just seen the start of it. She didn't really go into detail of how it happened. And I didn't really read like the court case because she did write about it. She posted about it and she posted the interaction as well. Well, I think yeah. And she was saying that the case was thrown out because it was a recording of his thing. But I think like with her situation, no, yeah, because he came out of the bathroom, and I think she was assaulted the first time, and he came back for another round. So I think that's how she got it. It wasn't premeditated. It was just to show, you know, why do I hear about these cases? Why do you think it's normal to have a plan in case you have to physically defend yourself. It's not normal to victimize yourselves in a hypothetical situation and base off worldview off of that. Well, it's not really hypothetical because 1 in 4 women are sexually assaulted in some type of way, while 1 in 9 males are sexually assaulted. There's how many rapings every second that a woman gets raped around the world? Like 40 or something like that. Women lie too, sure, but so do men. You know, men lie all the time. That baby's not mine. Baby look just like him. You should consider being a detective. I have considered being a detective, but I've heard some very traumatizing stories about like a lot of stuff. I have family that's in the force and they it traumatized me, so I just do like little stuff. Okay, that raised to be victims statement also applies to men too. Men are told to be careful of your actions as if you don't get consent for sex, for example. It normally is the women's word for a man's. Okay. But are men told not to dress a certain way, not to go out to certain places, not to stay out late at night, not to reject a man too harshly, or she can get murdered? Are they told that if they reject a woman to use a fake phone number for their safety? Do they also tell them to only use like social media platforms as a way to do that for their safety? Because let me tell you something. Yes. Why are you lying? I have siblings. I have brothers. They're not told that. They're not told that. Who told you that? Men are too busy at work for any of this for real. Grapes can happen in the workplace too, right? Yes, I can't wear a skirt. It's 2026. Let them balls hang for real. We are told to use condoms to prevent stuff like this. That's what everybody is told to do in health class in the 7th grade. That's not a specific gender thing. Condoms are not even just for pregnancy. It's to prevent STDs from spreading. Like what? Well, the real men are too busy. There's no such thing as a real man. They're just men. Okay? Y'all be saying this just to hold like not hold men accountable for the actions. Y'all be making it seem like, oh yeah, he's too childish. Oh, he doesn't know any better. That's what you're basically saying. That men who are not real men and that they're the little babies who don't know raping. They don't know any better. You got to teach them. How about real women? I don't believe there's such thing as a real women either, because them bitches get dogged out too. Life is unfair. The world isn't perfect. It's better to accept this earlier rather than later. So you would rather your daughter live in a world that she has to constantly walk around in fear of because she doesn't know what's gonna happen. She doesn't know if she walks like what if she takes the wrong way home or the long way home one time and she gets assaulted. You think that's fair? You think because the what you think that like okay now that's valid saying those things aren't real men and women. Yeah, there's no such thing as that because people get dogged out. There's no such thing. They considered a real person of like whatever it is. Like a real woman is like a woman that's gonna let you do whatever the fuck she wants and she's gonna hold you down for it. And a real man is just a man that doesn't do any of the bad things that men that do bad things do. Okay, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Why stop at the fear of grapes? That's irrational because that's a real thing. Why wouldn't you fear being raped? That's somebody taking away your autonomy and your right to choose and your consent. It stays with you for life. It's traumatic. Why would somebody want to live through that trauma? Why is nobody afraid of that trauma? I'm afraid of that trauma because it lives with you. You think sex is gonna be easy after you get raped? No. It sometimes make people like not want to even have sex anymore. They stop going out. They stop doing a lot of things that they normally used to. You act like you are in danger or something. I walk to work alone at night and I wait for the bus. I wait for the bus by myself. And the roads that I have to walk down are dark. And I'm sure there are no cameras. Okay? Yeah, I have the right to fear. Cause what if somebody memorized my schedule? And I think that happened to a girl too. Somebody memorized her walking schedule and caught her up that way. You know? Okay, last year I got shot in the back. Not my consent, not my choice. Should I be afraid? Fuck yeah. You know how many times I've gotten into like it wasn't a drive by well, I think it wasn't a drive by situation, but I was at the park with my baby brother. He was like a year at this time. And I was holding him in my sweater because he was sleeping. And I had like my hoodie on and I was following my mom because she was working out with this group. And I was holding him and I was just walking after them. And then all you hear is just pop, pop, pop behind me while I'm holding my baby brother. I was like 17 at the time. My baby brother behind me, bullets flying everywhere. And I got to run for my life holding my younger brother. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to be scared for the rest of my life. What? Why would you not be afraid? And even like bullets don't have no name on it. Bullets have no name on it. Do I carry protection? I was 17 at the time. And do I carry protection while I walk? No, I don't. And I need to, but I don't have the money to like be buying stuff because I'm paying stuff off right now. But I do plan on getting my gun license soon. I haven't filled out the paperwork yet, but it does take a long time for the license to go through and to get my LLC. No, not my LLC. I think it is. I don't know. I'm too tired to think. But yeah. Do I think plan B is abortion? No. You shouldn't live in fear. I shouldn't no. I shouldn't have to live in fear. Okay? I shouldn't have to live in fear, but I do. And it's normal for people to have fear because of the world that we live in. We shouldn't have to live in fear, but we do anyway. Animals live in fear. Everybody lives in fear. Mason, shut the fuck up, bro. And that's not what I meant, bro. Shut up, bro. Talking about stuff. Well, actually, guns do have like bullets do have names on them. I'm not talking about like their names on the bullet thing. No, I'm talking about when they pop that shit out, bro. Like, shut up, bro. You're mad. You're mad annoying. That was like, yeah, actually. Like, no. It's easy not to be. You handle the situation and hold people responsible, accountable. I'm not in fear of being shot randomly because that's life. It's random sometimes, bad luck sometimes. No. No. Life shouldn't be like, oh, you shouldn't be fear of raped. You shouldn't be afraid of graping because like it doesn't happen to everybody. Just like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, don't be afraid of like no. Oh, don't be afraid of giving birth. Death doesn't happen to everybody. All these houses, like, no, no, bro. That wig is trash. Yeah, I gotta fix it. I agree with you. My aunt told me that I gotta love my wig, and I've been just throwing it on for real. But what's it called? But the thing is, humans shouldn't have to live in fear, but we do because of the world that we live in. People shouldn't have to fear being raped, but that's just the world that we live in. People are going to be afraid of somebody taking their consent. Okay, sure, we can say it's life, but it shouldn't be. What should be is that rape should be actually handled. It should be handled. Okay, assaults should be handled. Predators should be handled. So everything that's remotely bad and can harm the human development should be handled. Abuse should be handled. Okay? Like the thing is like you can say life is not fair and that the legal system is this and that. You can get more like you can get more time in prison for selling drugs than you can for raping a child. But that's life, right? That's life. You could be like, well, he got out for good behavior, but that's life, right? To know that your assaulter or your assaulter or your groomer or your rapist can just leave out of the legal system out of good behavior. But that's life though. They have to live in fear that that person might harm them again, right? Yeah, I'm not saying that, but you can get a lot like if we really look at it, like look at the imprisonment stats. You can get what, like 20 years up in jail for having weed or having some type of substance on you. But if you get caught with like CCM on your phone or graping a child or any types of grape, you get what? A year? Community service? Probation, probably. We have irrational fears. It's not irrational. It's not. It's not irrational. It's not irrational. It would be irrational if there wasn't a high percentage of rape cases. Okay? It's not. Community service? Are you joking? You should look into the law. I'm just throwing out hypotheticals. Shut the fuck up. Just throwing out random things that they be doing. What is the percentages? Okay, let's look it up. What are the statistics for rapists going to jail? According to statistics compiled by the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, only about 0.6 to 0.7% of all reported and unreported rapes lead to incarceration of the perpetrator. Because of the majority of assaults that are never reported to law enforcement, the number of perpetrators facing justice is very small. Out of every 1,000 sexual assaulters, only 310 are reported to the police. 50 reports led to an arrest. 28 cases result in a felony conviction. Only 25 perpetrators are ultimately sentenced to incarceration. For cases that do make it through the justice system to a felony conviction, the penalties are severe. According to the data from the Bureau of Justice Statistics, over two-thirds of convicted rape defendants receive a prison sentence with an average term of nearly 14 years. For individuals sentenced in the federal system for sexual assault abuses, the incarceration rate is over 99,000 with an average sentence of over 18 years. Out of 1,000 sexual assaults committed, only about 40 to 230 are reported to the police. Of the cases that are reported, only about 8 to 20% result in a felony charge or prosecution, and fewer than 1 to 5% ultimately lead to a felony conviction. Rapists are rarely convicted primarily because of the high criminal standard of proof and the inherent difficulty of gathering physical evidence for the crimes that typically occur in private. Systematic hurdles and cultural biases also contribute to these low conviction rates. The 1 in 5 statistic, most commonly cited regarding sexual assault on college campuses, primarily originated from a 2007 study funded by the National Institute of Justice known as the Campus Sexual Assault Study. Researchers surveyed nearly 5,500 female students at two large unnamed public universities and found that 19% of 1 in 5 experienced attempted or completed sexual assault starting college. There is no universally accurate mathematical odd or single probability of being falsely accused, as rate varies wildly depending on the specific crime and context. However, criminological research and legal surveys provide specific ranges for different scenarios. General crimes, studies, and false allegations across general violent crimes estimate to the overall of reported crimes that are demonstrably false is between 2% to 10%. Sexual abuse and institutional studies proven false allegations of sexual assault represent between 2% to 8% of total reported cases. How many of those females are females? Yeah, see, reword what you just said, and because I don't know what kind of females you were talking about. If we're talking about the female pony, the orangutan, which is the female orangutan, let's talk about Pony the orangutan. Pony the orangutan was a victim of severe abuse in Indonesian Peru. Kidnapped as a baby, she was held captive, shaved daily, and forced into sex work in a remote village brothel until a heavily armed 2003 rescue mission. Let's look at the monitor lizard. What does intoxicated have to do with anything? I have no idea. I'm just trying to get both sides of the statistics. Okay. What statistics are for female rapists? Since you want to get all the statistics, I got you. Female perpetrators commit an estimated of 1% to 2% of reported rapes, with the vast majority of perpetrators identifying as male. However, according to the PubMed Central, female perpetrator sexual violence, particularly being made to penetrate an offender, is more common in victimization surveys, with up to 20% of the male victims reporting a female perpetrator. What gender has the highest rate of abuse? Women experience significantly higher rates of overall domestic, sexual, and intimate partner violence than men. According to the CDC, about 1 in 3 women, 35%, experience rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in their lifetime, compared to the 1 in 4 men, 28%. The percentage of domestic violence victims who are female is closest to 85%, according to the historical and localized studies like the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, published by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Bureau of Justice Statistics. How much out of verbal assault? Sure. Let's look up the how much. What is the ratio of verbal assault between male and female? Studies show that psychological and verbal aggression occurs at near equal rates between genders, with approximately 1 in 2 adults, roughly 48%, experiencing it from an intimate partner in their lifetime. However, the ratio and context of the verbal assault shifts significantly depending on whether the setting is domestic or public. In public and workplace environments, verbal assault and harassment disproportionately affect women. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that 1 in 3 women, 30%, experience verbal sexual harassment in public places or workplaces in their lifetime, compared to 1 in 9 men, which is 7%. For domestic or intimate partner relationships, men and women report perpetrating and experiencing psychological aggression, which includes verbal abuse, insult, and belittling. At roughly 1 in 1 ratio, about 48% for both. However, PubMed Central notes that while frequency of verbal abuse may be similar, women are more likely to experience these assaults as part of severe coercive control and suffer greater psychological impacts. So why does the racial demographic have anything to do with that? I'm talking about men and women. I'm not talking about black and white. I'm not talking about Asian and white. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about race. I don't give a fuck about race. Which gender gets assaulted more? Men are more likely to be victims of overall violent assault, while women are significantly more likely to be victims of sexual assault and intimate partner violence. That's also domestic abuse. According to the data from World Health Organization and National Sexual Violence Resource Center, the breakdown by assault type is follows. Sexual assault, women are disproportionately affected. In the United States, about 1 in 5 women and nearly 1 in 20 men experience completed and attempted rape in their lifetimes. Globally, the WHO estimates in 1 in 3 women worldwide experience some type of sexual or physical violence. Intimate partner violence. Women experience domestic and dating violence at a much higher rate than men, and they are more likely to suffer severe physical injuries during these assaults. General violent assault. Men are consistently found to be at a higher risk of violent assault and victimization in public settings or at hands of strangers and acquaintances. I'm asking for the racial demographics because certain regions have certain assault rates, etc. The Middle East have more of these situations since there's lots of lust. We talked about that already. What makes you so passionate about these topics, if you don't mind me asking? Hopefully, you're trying to raise awareness and engagement about this pressing issue. Yes. So I am trying to raise awareness and I'm trying to make better men. Because I want to date y'all. Okay. But I'm tired of y'all saying some dumb shit and making me turned off from being a wife and mother. Like y'all be making me not want to have kids or any of that. Who is writing paragraphs? I literally said the researchers and everything like that. Like what organization and stuff writes that. What percent of assaults are falsely fabricated? Okay. What percentage of assault are fabricated? Fabricated reports of sexual assault and domestic violence are estimated to a range of 2% and 10%. These figures are consistent with the general crime reporting, where thoroughly investigated claims are classified as false only when explicit evidence proves no crime was completed or attempted. Because the criteria used to define false claims can vary, research highlights difference in methodology across the spectrum. Official and law enforcement data, a landmark multi-sided. Approximately 7% of reported sexual assault allegations are false after thorough investigations. Academic and forensic studies of reported cases over 10-year periods, such as major universities, consistently place at the false reporting rate between 2% and 6%. Unfounded claims, other organizations such as the EVAWI emphasize that a report not proceeding to prosecution does not equate to false report. Many cases are marked as unfounded or closed due to lack of evidence or victim reincantation, which historically accounts for the broader 2% to 10% range, which is, again, not a lot. DV is very high in lesbian relationships. I would argue that they're also probably high in gay relationships too. Men are just less likely to report less likely to report any kind of assault done towards them because they would be belittled and made fun of. So you can say like the domestic cases between lesbians are high, which is because they are reported more. But I would also argue that like um gay relationships, they also tend to have abuse in them because abuse doesn't vary based off the gender that you sleep with or that you fuck or who you romantically are. Okay? You get on live every day to talk about men. Aren't you giving them more popularity? No, I'm holding y'all accountable. The things that life does not do for y'all. I'm trying to make y'all better and to understand that you guys are not victims of certain things. Like if I talk about men who grape, I'm clearly not talking about you, so you guys don't need to say all men because I literally specified the man that I'm talking about. When I talk about men that harm women, if you don't fucking do that, I am specifying the men who do that. And when you guys say not all men, it just makes me see you as victims. You guys are victimizing yourself and making you guys internalize that shit to make you guys feel some type of way. Hold women accountable? I do. I do. Trust me, I do. But it's just you speaking on this. So how are you helping them? If you're talking down on men, you've seen not the good men. No, I'm not talking down on men. I'm explaining what you guys can do better. And you are getting blocked. All I'm saying is I'm pointing out all these things because you guys are so quick to blame women for you guys not catching accountability. I'm trying to make you guys better and to actually reflect and look at the world around you, especially the men around you, so you guys can hold you guys else. So you guys can hold you guys each other accountable. Because there's no way that you guys are comfortable with walking around with men that harm women. Oh, what the fuck? Can we talk about what women do? I have talked about what women do. And I talk about how women who are less likely to be reported for sexual assault is also because of men. Do you know why I also blame the men for that? Because who are so quick to say that a man cannot get raped? It's a man. Patriarchy, which is a man made thing, which is by men leaders, have told you that you guys cannot get raped and that you must have liked it. That is a male thing. And whoever and whatever woman upholds that is a male centered bitch and a pick me. Okay? I'm saying that a lot of the things that women do and a lot of things that women get away with is because of men. What's my proposed solution to this corrupt society? To kill them. Kill all the bad people. I mean, we can habilitate the domestic abusers, the financial abusers. We can put them into therapy forcefully, you know? But I personally feel like if you grape somebody, you gotta go. Cause what in your mind made you do that? Here she goes on her misandrist rant. Misandry is not a real thing. Misogyny is though. You also have to remember the gender norm was created hundreds of years ago. Yeah, by men, not by women. Wouldn't you be a killer killing them? Yeah, pretty much. Did the baby dad leave you? Kids? Kids? I'm trying to figure out what gives off children because I don't have kids. Did I have a baby that I never knew of? Where's my baby? Did I get fucked by the impregnant like the invisible man and he left? Where'd everybody go? Where's my kids that this user said that I have? It's men hating versus women hating. Look it up. Well, which which has the higher death rates? Misandry or misogyny? Which one has the higher death rates? Just wondering. I want to see where your head is. I don't hold hatred. I don't hold hatred. Let's start there. I don't know why you guys think that I hate men and I don't. I constantly say that I don't, and you guys say that I do. So I don't know. So which one does it? Which one is it? She don't know what her kids are typical. Yeah, because I don't have any. Well, they're in here. I have kids in here. I have a whole bunch of eggs in here. Not one is gone. To be honest with you, I don't. Are my babies okay? Okay, they're fine. They're fine because I didn't. None of them came out into the world yet. Blaming men for every life problem you have is called hatred. So I don't have a life problem with you guys, but I do have a problem with you guys holding the highest percentage of grapes, sexual assaults, DV cases, rapings of children, grooming, all that good stuff. You know, if that's me, show like blaming every life problem that I have, and that's considered hatred, I guess men should start hating it too. The percentage is the same for men and women, just women don't get noticed for it. Why is that? Because of men. You know why? Go under when a child is sexually assaulted by his teacher. I noticed the percentage of men that say, "Oh, I wish I was that age. I wouldn't have been complaining if it was me." Oh, where was this teacher when I was a kid? And you think that little boys are gonna report their assaults when there's men like that walk around and say that shit? You think a man is gonna do that? Men go through a lot, give us a break. I understand, okay? Both men and women go through a lot. But I'm looking at the birth rates right now, and I'm just trying to help y'all out because we're gonna die. I mean, I could give less of a fuck about the human population. I personally do think that we should die out, but I know a lot of women that do want love. You know what I'm saying? They want love and they want to be loved properly. And I'm just trying to make sure you guys know, like, you guys gotta step it up. Stop letting these bad men take over. Cause that's what y'all are doing. Y'all being bad. Y'all are being bitches to bad men. How y'all getting bitched by the evils? How does that do? You're cute, but you're a headache. You can always leave. So thankful you're not a cop. Maybe I should be a cop. What's wrong with me if I what's wrong with me for not being a cop? Aren't you one of the women that won't want love though? Yeah, exactly. I want love, but I look around and I'm looking at the men that I'm supposed to breed with and I get disappointed. So yeah. You're a man. Am I? I have a dick? Oh, I'm gonna be stacking donuts on that shit, man. I'm about to No, I don't. Fucking stop getting my hopes up. Like y'all be finding dicks that aren't there, and I'll be sad. Cause I want to be stacking. I want to stack donuts on it. I want to like. I want to just helicopter it or whatever. Like y'all be just giving me hope and shit, and I don't. None of that shit is like, you know what I'm saying. Y'all think she's aggressive. She's really a sweetheart. I guess it's just the way that I talk passionately about these things, and they give off like. I guess to a man, it gives off aggressive and masculine because they can only speak passionately about things. But I'm just trying to be. I'm passionately talking about these things because I want you guys to be better. Okay, I do not hate y'all. I do not hate men. I just think y'all can be a lot better. Like, why don't y'all fuck up the men that do bad things? Why are y'all letting a majority of these men ruin y'all chances? Y'all are making yourselves into victims of not getting no pussy because these guys are ruining you getting no pussy. The men out here are ruining you from getting no pussy. Like, can we be so for real? It's not me that's hindering you. It's your counterparts. Look at the men around you and put the blame on them. I'm just speaking about the percentages of the reason why there are a lot of men that are not getting the pussy that they deserve. Okay? Just like there's a lot of women that don't get the dick that they deserve. We could do better as a society, but the men, y'all gotta be the leaders that y'all are. Y'all can't be leading and be bitches at the same time. How y'all getting bitched in the field? Y'all getting bitched by letting these men rock all over you. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's not fair at all. Ooh, stop spamming. Stop spamming. Jesus. You too, Mason. Don't forget to subscribe. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna force you. You know, I don't force people to do things that they don't want to do. I consent. You know, so yeah. And what makes it worse, she's 4'11". I am actually 5'3". You bitch. I am short, but I'm not that short. Like you. I'm not 4'11". Why? Why are y'all saying that I'm tall? I'm 6'3". I'm 5 foot. Like, leave me alone. I'm up there with like Michael Jordan on them. Like, I'm tall as fuck. But yeah, I just, she just has low ceilings, guys. Exactly, they're just low. Not me. So if you was a man, you would be freaked out. I would probably get more pussy than you because I know how to respect women. Yeah, yeah. If I was a man for a day, I get so much pussy. I'm telling you this now. I'm gonna be fine and a great listener and good with kids and not misogynistic and not patriarchal. Oh hell yeah! Yeah, I'm getting all the pussy. Getting all the. I'm gonna be drowning that shit. Actually, if I was a man for a year, yo, let me tell you something. I'm getting all the pussy, right? But I'm not gonna do all that pussy because I'm gonna find the one girl I want to settle down with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure, like, I'm gonna cater to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have Beyonce on repeat. Women don't want goodbyes. Spend that shit #1 on the radio. So was Bobby Smurder's type shit. Y'all don't be saying that shit when it's like the men that have drugs and shit on their channels and stuff. They be talking about drugs, money, and hoes, but y'all be bumping that shit. But now when it's a woman that says that she want a scamming ass nigga, where all my scamming ass niggas at? Y'all get a problem with it. That's a problem? But y'all was talking about some about a week ago. Or what's that? Um, please don't or whatever that Melly song, whatever. You know? She wanna scam the scammer? No, the scammer trying to spend that money on her. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, babe, you didn't read the rules before you came in here. Weird. Like I like money, okay? I like money. Fun to crack and hold and jackrabbit. I heard the jackrabbit sucks. So whoever you're jackrabbiting, their moans are probably fake. I also heard that men don't know how to fuck. To be honest with you, y'all just be nutting, and that's it. Where all my scamming ass niggas at? Who doesn't like money? What are you talking about? Yeah, but if I say if I say I like money, I'm a gold digger, which I am. I am a gold digger. I'm very materialistic. I love money. I like getting my nails done. I like looking pretty too. So I like money. I love money actually. It's that the point. It's the point that like if like I could say I'm a proud gold digger and y'all will make it seem like it's a bad thing. Like it's not. Pay to play method. No, I wouldn't. I don't got no sugar to give out, so I couldn't be a sugar daddy. I mean a sugar baby. And I ain't playing nothing, so it ain't no pay to play because I'm not playing shit, but playing with your credit card. You know what I'm saying? Like maxing that shit. You know, spend that shit, 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 spend that shit. Where are my scamming ass niggas at? Da, 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 da. But you said you're the dad here? Nasty armpits? Shut up, bitch. This is what a real woman body hair look like. Okay? This is what puberty looks like on a woman after. I'm sorry. This is what it looks like for a woman after puberty, bitch. If you can't handle any body hair or anything like that, you're a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga. You're a bitch ass nigga, and you're probably into children, because that's fucking weird. You're about to throw up? Yeah, throw up, bitch. Throw up, bitch. Throw up. Yeah. Throw up, bitch. Throw up, bitch. Can't even talk. Can you read? I'm not talking. Can you not? Can you understand the words that come out of my mouth? Do you want to be my girlfriend? I'm 21 years old. I prefer older guys, not guys that are way too older than me, but I don't date younger guys because I've dated a younger guy before. Like, I've dated a younger guy and he was mad and mature. Yeah, you can't even touch your elbows together? Yeah, I can. Duh, bitch. Where all my scammer ass niggas at? 50, is that old enough? No, I don't like 50-year-olds. That's wrinkly balls up there. Cug got scammed for no sugar. What the fuck? I'm gonna end the stream in like 3 minutes, you guys. I'm so tired. Your hand's not leaving your body? What do you mean? I rub my elbow meat together. Yeah, my scamming ass niggas. Boring ass. Would you want me to shake my ass, you fucking asshole? I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why did I go live? Because I wanted to see something. That's why. At least more than last time. What you mean? Have I ever been outside of the United States? Yes. I've been, well, no. No, I haven't. I've been outside of my city. Choice question. Which of these have more gaps? Her nose, her teeth, her eyebrows, or her brain? So I got rid of my gaps. I don't have them no more. Um, my eyebrow has a respective gap because if they were any gap lit like any more gap, it would look weird on my face. My nose, I need my nostrils to breathe, so I feel like they're like the right amount of nostril. You know what I'm saying? And in my brain, I've actually studied psychology and was an A plus student. Well, not A plus. I was an honor roll student. Graduated, not on top of my class, but I graduated from high school. Um, and yeah, like you know, so I wouldn't say anything has a gap. For like, you know. Thank you. I have like I'm very keen on brushing my teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. Yep. And I don't eat a lot either, so yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head not head out, but I'm gonna stop the stream so I can go back to sleep. I'm tired AF. Tired as fuck. And yeah, if you have enjoyed, thank you for those who have donated. If you have enjoyed the live stream, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification on. From one royal to another, I bow to you.